right away, and then I will thank y'all for coming in. GT is ready. Maureen, are you ready? Because I don't see you. Maureen doesn't have her picture up, so I don't know if she's away from. Hey, GT. Welcome.
What's up? How you doing? How
I
you
stumbled
doing?
in the back.
Yeah. Nobody could see me, so I did
I'm the only one
it.
who can say, hey, back with Law. Yeah, the troublemaker. I guess so. I'm somebody's troublemaker. Other people's really good friend and somebody's troublemaker and a troublemaker for my friends sometimes too. Never. That's what community is about. Hey, Miss Sharon, welcome in.
hmm
Hey, Barry, welcome in. Appreciate you. Storms
Your
Radio's on
hair looks
cab.
fabulous, Carol.
Because I just tucked it. The other side, this shorter side, was out here like all crazy doing
Oh.
something. Because I got that,
Diva.
that 80. Yeah, the diva is here. I'm so excited. I was like in the other lives that were going on. Big Rooster Show. He said he's gonna send some people over, and then I was
Awesome.
over at Crappa watching.
Yeah, I saw he was got one going on, and it's like got a big crowd, and it was like,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
told
gotta
him
come
not
over
to.
here.
I said go early, but that's all right.
Rude.
That's all right. He's got a good thing going, and
Absolutely.
we can all do that. That's community too. Sometimes the community has got a lot going on. I noticed that with the she, like there's so many lives going on. And Friday is like the busiest. And there's just some people who won't schedule. Like we know, even Homestead Aquarius is like that. He just does pop-ups. He doesn't do a consistent schedule. And GT does pop-ups too. Yeah, they don't have the, how do you say it, like the schedule where they can do a consistent live because they have other responsibilities going on. And how are your responsibilities? Are you still working like crazy over there, GT?
Oh yes, I done cranked it up. I have Tuesday where I work less than 8. All my other days I work 12 to 16 hours. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. 12 to 16 hours. I cannot. I mean, I do that. We do that as parents, but then to do it outside the home, I just can't imagine doing both. Like, 12-hour days.
What
Well, my husband does 12-hour days, but it's not like no, I got to give him credit. He does 12-hour days. But he will
the
never do what you're doing where you're going out on your own and you're going to do a big change coming up, and no, it would be just duty first, like from the army, duty first. And if I like my job or not, it doesn't matter. He says he likes it, but we women know different, we know. But like
the
for somebody, my husband didn't go to college, so he's got a good paying job, and that gets nerve-wracking to, just same thing with community. Like he knows the guys. We know a mechanic in the area. Like we have connections in our area. So it would be hard to just move. And then he's got to just put all that on a resume without being able to say, I got a bachelor's. Like that. That's where things are hard and like out with jobs now, with his age group at least, Yeah, to be able to go back into the workforce if you leave a job. But anyway, we are here to talk about community. No, it is not. And I agree with this so much. No. And I wish if I was a guy, I probably would have gone for a trade, but it wasn't accepted like back then. But I took the class that showed us a bit about each trade. Marissa, hey, Marissa. First one in mom's side chat. Good to see you, honey. Yeah, I took the trades and stuff, and I am all for that, especially if you have sons that maybe they just need that. They need to be working with their hands, or they need that. That's fine. They sometimes end up making more money getting into a trade early on.
Yeah. And also with them being in a trade, it's a job that can go anywhere. And it's also a job that is always going to be in demand.
Yes.
There's not a demand for jazz singers.
No. Yeah. Or artists. Thank God my mom's like, please tack on like education, like art teacher with that.
Right.
so because I was like, "I'm gonna be an artist, and I'm gonna paint."
I'll make my
20-year-old Cheryl.
million.
Yeah, I'm gonna be famous. Thank God
Mm.
for my mother. Bless your soul, mom, for saying that. But, yeah, tonight, what do you guys have going on, first of all, like, gardening-wise? I know, Diva, you're, like, fighting with yourself like me, trying to get out there. Because when you can, it's like, "I don't want to. I don't feel like it." And then
Yeah, and then
what
then I'm also suffering with, like, I injured at a gig, I injured my left ankle December
oh,
23rd on my last Christmas gig. And
weird.
then, went and had some massage done, didn't help it, and then I just went
Oh,
again a week ago, and my therapist, he actually works some magic, and so it was good. But, the last few days, it's like, well, I don't know what's going on with my right leg. Like, the calf muscles are all just, like, really, like, tight, so then it's
yeah,
like I'm hobbling around, carrying buckets of
Mm.
water or soil, and it's just like, you know the right ankle is looking, is feeling, or the left ankle's doing well. Why is my
yeah,
left leg, and why am I all achy and meh? But stuff is going on.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
that's yeah. Well, and too, I have those things, the physical things, and then I have little man now has discovered he can make a mud puddle with my hose. Yeah. So every time mommy's not watching, he's going over and grabbing the water wand that I use to water my plants, and just he's got 2 spots already in the yard where he's created. Yeah. So he knows he can go
Oh
to those 2
yeah.
spots and make mud quick, which, I gotta if he was a child without autism, that would be fine. We could have, like, a mud puddle day, no problem. But because of his autism, if I do it once, you must do it again when you go out and again. It's very hard to explain to my son, "Okay, that was just a special day. We just did the mud puddle for
Right.
that special day. We're not gonna do that every time you and mommy go
Right.
out in the yard." So, yeah, it's hard too as a parent because you wanna give give 'em that. It's, like, part of childhood. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm struggling with that, trying to balance when I'm out there with him to give him what he needs and give my garden attention. Oh, how did you do that? Hold up.
Thank you.
Alright. That's amazing. Okay. You gonna show us stuff? Is this show and tell?
No, well, it's
Oops.
not show and tell, but it's
You
I'm
gotta
still
turn
doing
off
grass.
one of them. Wait a minute. Your main one, you gotta mute it.
Oh, she's gonna walk out.
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
walk
show us
away.
some.
Yeah, I think she's doing show and tell. Hey, Big Rooster,
Ha
what's up?
ha.
Yeah, no, is that better?
I appreciate that, Backwoods. Yeah, that's better. You got it. You got it to mute.
No, well, I was out in the garden and stuff, and so Marissa was actually making the bread,
Thank you, Storms.
and the
Uh-huh.
bread is just finished, and so I have
Wow.
to put it in the bannetons, and I thought I'll just wait for the live. I'll just do another stream right here, and we're gonna put the
Yes, this is what community is about. Right. I love it. That is great. So wait, are you doing your little men, or are you doing the putting it all into that's all done and now it goes into the bannetons? Bantons? Yeah, I know what you were talking about, but I can't say it. What?
bannetons.
Bannetons.
Oh,
Bannetons.
my other microphone is picking it up.
The my parents had a store near them called the Bonton. That's why my brain is like playing ping pong with the 2 words.
I'll go turn off the other mic. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Sharon, for coming in. Thank you for doing that. The links, and thank you for Storms. I saw you do GT's links. Yeah, thank you for helping out with the links tonight because I'm a little goofy. I didn't.
Appreciate you.
Big Rooster, you saved my butt. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna shoot him over to you next," and I'm like, looked at the clock and went, "Oh." I had just gathered my makeup. I was gonna like freshen up a bit, and I saw the time. I was like, "I got like 3 minutes. I don't have time." But GT, when did you exactly like come on to YouTube, like the YouTube streets as a creator?
2020 maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're all around the same class
Yeah,
of
not me.
YouTube. Yeah, that's true. You're a little bit younger class. I might be older actually. I think like my page says 2013, but that was when I was doing like juicing and I was watching this vegan girl who was doing all this, juicing and different recipes. Hey, Sunday, what's up?
What's up,
Thank you for
Sunday?
coming in. Hey, David Coy. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. I don't know if you saw it Sunday, but I left you a nice long message. My daughter did therapeutic writing, and I will get right back to you, GT. And I love that you put that on a video and let that man speak about therapeutic writing, because I will tell you, it is a therapy that does not feel like therapy. It helps so many children with various things. And there's different types of hippotherapy, like the groundwork. Welcome in, Michael Farmer. There's the groundwork type of hippotherapy. She was on horseback. She did competitions. It gave her confidence. It also made her speak more because she wasn't speaking at the time, but the horses calmed too her anxiety. It's an amazing thing. So I'm so glad you put it out there. It was a really nice video. So GT, when you came on, what did you find your community right away? Or I know you've spoke to us like here and not necessarily the
Yes.
same side chat about who inspired you, because I remember you saying it, but I want you to tell your story about that. Hey,
Yes. So I used to watch this guy, John Cola, and that was the first guy that I was introduced to as far as looking how to grow food differently. I've tried it, but I was watching him and then just
uh-huh.
watching other people, and then I ran into my first black gardener,
Remember.
lead farmer, and then I was stuck because it was like like when you see somebody that favors you, y'all
Yeah.
have different like whatever.
Yeah.
It engages you a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
seen him and I just was following, and then all of a sudden I accidentally pushed something, and then there's a live chat. I was like, people talk on here.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
was scared. I didn't know. And so I
Oh.
see people talking, and I was like, whoa, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And then I actually pushed something, and then people start saying hello to me. And
Yeah.
then I was stuck. And so I found my community pretty fast. When it comes down to gardening, that's my community.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything else is just another chapter of it,
Right.
prepping, 2A, fruit trees, all of that stuff that came
Yeah.
as an extension. But
Yeah.
my thing is gardening. It's calming. People
Yeah.
they believe in something like tomorrow because you have the intentions of putting a seed in, you're hoping for that growth. So
Oh,
that's
same
what
thing
inspired
happened
me.
with
Yeah.
Sharon. She said, yeah. I know it was great to see Lead. I watched Lead in the beginning. I watched, of course, Roots and Refuge. Roots and Refuge was huge for me and that community. I mean, I remember when they were doing lives, when they were small enough to do lives from their old place, and my mom was having an issue and it was just creating havoc in the home. I went right into
Hmm.
that live side chat and I just asked for prayer, and Jess and Maya prayed for me on the spot.
Mm.
And so did like people in the side chat. I cannot tell you, within 5 minutes, my house settled. I was
Oh,
so grateful.
wow.
So grateful. Yeah. Oh yeah. Garden Answer. Okay. I think I've watched them too. Now it's like you have other YouTubers that are like us, like where we're creators and we're kind of, all over the place with subs, all over the place with, watch hours. But the support and also the learning from one another helps get me outside of what might be going on in my box of the world. And I learned so much from you guys. And also you and I don't know, we must be brothers and sisters in an alternate universe, because like GT, like Diva and I are very similar. GT and I are always talking about similar plants. We'll come on and be like, you know what I was just thinking of? And I'm like,
It's
no
almost
way.
scary.
It is. It's like, no way. Oh, hi, Nicole. Oh, hi, Bayou Sugar. I love your name, Bayou. Bayou Sugar Garden. I just want sugar. Nicole Reeves, thank you for coming in. But yeah, it gets me outside of this box and reminds me that there is a bigger universe around me with a lot more going on and other people going through stuff and other people having plants that die, even though you're loving on that plant and it's still like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it makes you feel
So
like
true.
so bad. But I mean, I don't think you're a gardener until you kill a lot of plants. I mean, there's some people who are just like, no, I have a green thumb. I have never killed a plant. First of all, I don't like you. You know, first of all, because I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Either that or you grew up with somebody who could garden and you learned very young and you don't remember that because you were so very young when you learned, you know. But yeah, that I think new gardeners take it really hard when they start seeing like stuff just die and they can't, figure out what's going on. Yeah, how much bread will that make up
I'm
is the
making
question.
I'm making six loaves, so 5 are sold, and one
Oh,
extra.
go ahead. Cece,
Uh,
she sells bread. She knows what she's doing. Oh, sorry, I told you go ahead and then I talked over you because I'm an awesome sister like that.
Yeah, so there are 5 that are sold and then one extra, but I've got my late husband, his cousin's coming in Saturday, so I'm gonna just give her a loaf to take home.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's flying in for the day to go have lunch with a friend. Okay.
Oh, yes. Or that.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
That's true, Cece. And especially if you are trying to do things organically or at least no pesticide to low pesticide for, people who are just starting out, especially if you have no pesticide and you're doing it organic, they find your yard first. Yeah. They're like, oh, that person over there is spraying this to kill us. We're going to go find something else to eat. And suddenly they're in your garden. Yeah. I had that too, Cece. I still have it. I still have that issue. I still like my first soursop is on my tree. I went out to go check it and it had scale on it already. So I was picking the scale off. I'm like, you are not taking my first fruit on this tree. Then I went out and I sprayed it. I had like one of those all purposes from what is that? I'm trying to think. Dr. Earth. Dr. Earth makes like one that's like a 3-in-1 or something. I don't know. I hope it'll last.
Yeah. Hey, Carol.
Yeah.
If you put up one of the comments, can you read it? Because I won't be able to see it on my phone.
Okay. Yes. Marissa says, LOL. Thank you. She's my mama because she was telling people how many loaves you guys made today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And she was the one that made it today. So I'm just the finisher.
Just the finisher.
And I'll be the baker tomorrow.
Oh, right. That was her daughter.
Yes. Yeah. She looks like her too. When they're in the same place, they do resemble one another. Like David Corey says, Marissa, you look like Maureen. Oh, wow. Bye, Sugars in Houston. What?
Woo!
What? I've been oh my gosh, I love you, Miss Sharon. I've been an unalive plant for 57 years. It's time to get it right. Like, yeah, when is that time exactly? Please tell us when you get there, when you have arrived.
A lot of the time, mine's unalive, and it happens from neglect. Neglect plays a big role in mine's because I'll get distracted, busy, forgetful, unmotivated, whatever you call it, it's neglect. And that's what happens with me.
Sometimes like it is neglect. I agree. I noticed how Jags was getting all the blueberries and I'm like, why is my plant underperforming so much? Well, what I didn't notice was I thought the soil was wet. It looked like it was saturated. And I went over there and I'm like, maybe let me go check the soil because I haven't watered it. I thought it was in like line with our sprinkler system. No, it was dry as could be. I was like, duh, there you go, Carol. Like, yeah, they need water. Sweet Thumb's thinking about making some bread soon because you're inspiring, Maureen.
What is that? Is that what they call sourdough? That's sourdough bread?
Yeah.
What up with your Homestead Aquarius?
Hey, Homestead Aquarius. That's all right. We can misspell in here. It's not spelling class or grammar class, or I would fail too. Oh, good. Let me scroll down. All right. Yeah, she does add a little more flour. Okay. Cece, you got me. Okay. But she works with very sticky dough. She does work. Your dough is sticky, and you know what you're doing with it.
Yeah. Well, it's not too bad.
No, once you get to this stage, it's not. But Cece didn't see it in the stages before where you do the little men and you turn them over and you're doing your.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, when I'm doing
pretty
stretch and folds.
The stretch and folds is when it's pretty sticky. I didn't realize she is at that last stage, Cece. So you are correct. I will give you I will concede. Cece, what plants are getting your I saw the kale, the tree that you were growing, got some wormies. But what else is getting it? Mama's in the chat. Sourdough bread making live. That's right. That's right. And we are privileged to show it, Mama Washington. Glad to see you in the side chat too. Okay. Yeah, I actually made coffee tonight, Shawnee, and I even treated myself to put a little coconut cream in it.
Woo!
No sugar still.
That's good.
Oh, I hope you can do it too, Barry. Laura sent him some sourdough starter. Let's hope I can get it right. He says, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid I'm going to grow mold.
No, it won't grow mold.
Well, in South Florida, it might. It's South Florida. Our air.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Cece's a baker too.
People have been making sourdough bread for centuries all over the world. Your place is not more special than others.
Okay. I believe. Now I just got to get a little bit more off the middle of me before I bring fresh bread into the house, because it will come back on to the middle of me after fresh bread is being baked in my oven.
Yeah.
It will go in this little oven.
Yeah, we don't eat a lot of it. There is some days where you go, okay, I'm gonna partake, but mostly I do it.
Oh, thank you, Miss Sharon.
Mostly I make it to sell, or I make it to give away. So
you're getting hellos.
Quite often, my pastor gets a loaf.
Aw, that's so nice. It says to do that biblically, that we are supposed to take care of them. Cece, send me some cookies, please. Since you bake. David always asking for the cookies. You know, Miss T would be like, hella pause. She would pause you out.
Yes, with you were saying something about biblical. The 10%.
Yeah.
I just figured something out. I'm gonna start saving 10%.
Okay.
I was at I was in a live, and that's what she mentioned, and it just hit me for a loop that every time I get a paycheck, if I take that 10% and I put it into a savings, maybe I could do better. That's what's up.
Yeah. Oh,
what kind of bowl is that you got?
The pay yourself first. I've heard of that before. Pay yourself first and put it in savings. Yeah.
But those most of the time,
Banneton. What are they called again, Maureen?
You said it right, Banneton.
Banneton. Okay.
Banneton. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the 10% that I invest in myself, I'm always buying something. Yeah. I was always putting it into, buying something off of Amazon as far as gardening related or something like that. And it's like, I'm gonna keep repeating the steps if I don't invest my money.
Whoops. I don't know. Wait. There we go. Wait, no, then you knocked Maureen out. What happened?
No.
Sorry.
Where is watching she?
Wait, let me just. I'll add her back to the stage. There.
There she go.
StreamYard.
But
girl, Dad, hello, honey. Hello. Go ahead.
I have to change it up. I have to invest more into myself, which means that every time I get a paycheck, I'm gonna just take 10% of that and just put it away and do
Yeah.
that every check because I'm
Mhm.
working as much as I am because I know in 6 months
Mhm.
to a year's time I'm gonna need a car, so I need to have that
Yeah.
money to
Yes.
do that. So
Yeah. I've heard people
stop buying
say
stuff.
to put in savings what would be your car payment to figure out that's how you save. I mean, 10% is great if that's close to what that car payment would be, but to start getting close to that car payment, and then by the time you go to buy that car, you might have half of it already up front to put on the car. And that,
That's true.
depends. Yeah. But
Okay, first that takes discipline. So
I
I gotta
know, right?
start.
I'm
I
preaching to
gotta
the
start first. I gotta start first. So
right.
it's
Yeah.
it's me
Start with
getting to
10.
that. It's
Yeah.
getting to that level to where I need to show myself that I love. Hey, you want the card? So 10%. That's the minimum that I can do for myself. So
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
step in the right
That's
direction.
a step totally. Yes. I don't want to discourage you at all because that is. And I'm speaking to the choir when I say that because I got to put savings stuff away too.
Well, and if you are putting away 10% and then spending it on Amazon, really
Yeah.
what you're doing is you're putting away 10% for Amazon, not for
Yeah.
cash.
True.
Exit. And that's why the 10% takes straight from my
Oh,
check,
thank you, Miss
put into a
Sharon.
location, do not spend it. When my car seems like it's having a little bit too many issues, then it's like, okay, what do I have? I done got paid 2 months. Now what do I have? Do I have a couple $1,000s? Okay, I do. So
Yeah.
let's see what we could do.
David's telling CC that he likes real butter. Like, if asking for cookies wasn't enough, he's got to have that real butter, CC.
Oh
Oh
You
yeah.
think,
wow, wait a minute. Marie, you've been busy.
yeah, right? Did you see
She got
her?
a real pantry.
Yeah. The larder. They call it the larder in Canada. The larder.
The what?
The larder.
Larder, Larder. It's just an
Mhm.
old fashioned name for your storage room.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Where did
there
it come
is.
from?
I don't know where the name came from.
Oh.
So there's.
Ooh, I
Right?
like
Isn't it
that.
amazing? I know.
Look at you, Maureen. Girl, you just got the cool award. Okay then. I
Yeah.
see you.
She hit the
Bless you.
ground
Mm,
running. Look at that.
look
She hit the
out.
ground running.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So yeah, so this was a
Pause
bedroom.
by
Oh yeah, and
you.
on this side here is like spices and stuff, and like
Mm-hmm.
we're set up to make, like, we make our own cheese. We haven't, but make our own cheese and butter. So I've got like the cheese press and all that sort of stuff,
Oh,
and then we
wow.
do pressure canning and water bath well, there's
Cheese
my
and butter.
there's
It's amazing.
there's that. Those are all canning jars.
There you go. David the
Mm.
Good's in here, and he says, "I drive a rusty van that costs 2,500, and it's a boss." Yeah, some of those old cars are, David. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you, Terry Jones. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, what Sweet Thumb said, it says spend less than what you make at all times. Yeah, that helps. Helps to track your spending. That does help to know where your money's going. You might be surprised where you wish you had not spent your money. Well, yeah, Timu might be a good place to start with me.
Hmm.
I'm bad. That store. I can't tell you how many things I have in my, little cart, but I'm not getting it. Yes, rusty vans are nice.
Yeah,
My
well, I know
biggest
that.
spender
Mama Washington.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
is
ahead, CC.
seeds. It's
Yes,
seeds.
we
Like
know.
I just went there Tuesday and I got seeds on the way. I don't need no more seeds. I don't. I just need 2 more packs. I ran out last night. I was dropping some seeds, so I just need to get 2 more packs. Just two more. Two.
Yeah, Jags, at least in our household, it is 10% because my husband goes to church every single Sunday with our son. I stay back because it is like their thing that they do is father and son. And also, when I got sick, I just haven't gone to
It's the
this
herb. Hey,
new
little
church.
herb. Sorry, I don't. Just gave you a nickname. You know all the herbs,
Okay,
so little
there
herb.
we go.
Sorry.
If you get a vehicle made for tough work, like a truck or full-size van, they run a long time. Yeah, bonus points if you have a big. That's true. Yeah, DTG definitely has a big family to fill it up. Are you on 11, DTG? Is that what I heard? Baby 11 came. David the Good, I think, has 11 children now. Last time it was 10,
Whoa,
and then I came in and I think they said they were on 11.
that's nice.
Oh,
There,
hey, Duncan. Welcome in. I know even Sunday's saying wow about that larder.
11 kids is beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. The
Oh,
reason we got the van so cheap was that we prayed for one for a long time. Then one came to you. Yep. It took that time for God to move that person, to put that van up for sale for you. Sometimes when we're praying, we don't realize on the other side, things have to move and we have to wait for that movement. Yeah, jackpot. Maureen, you are nice. Aw.
Aw, thank you, David.
Good evening, Duncan. Yeah, welcome in, Duncan. Okay, let me see.
All
I'm
right.
sorry I'm behind, guys. Wow, you are just blessing me with all of you saying hi and everything in here to each other. Yeah, she got the pantry set up, right, David? She hit the ground running when she told me, like, what is it? 3 years, was it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think we started canning in 21.
I like that. The Lardarium. It's a great name
Lardarium.
for the pantry. Gonna call it that from now on.
Lardarium. Welcome to the Lardarium.
Yeah, if I could say that fast.
I just be wanting to know why. Like what do you call the bathroom again?
Larder. I'm looking it up. So a larder is a place such as a pantry or cellar where food is stored, a supply food, a room or place where meat and other articles or food are kept before they are cooked. So it was like your fridge before you had a refrigerator.
Yep.
So it looks like I'm going to just see if it's an English
What a blessing.
word.
Yes. 11. Yep. And he always promotes children. They're a blessing from God. Yeah, children are great. One of the few creators that are out there that is encouraging families like, yeah, grow your family. Children are fantastic. Like a dad even saying that, like children are a blessing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here saying, how do I garden while my son's making mud puddles and pulling up my plants? And I go, what? GT, there's no such thing. No need more. That's right. We all are the seed hoarders.
I have thousands of dollars of seeds. Thousands of dollars. I literally mean that. I got 3. Now I did get some citrus trees. They have the citrus trees for $22. You get 2 of them. I'm on my 3rd set of those. The 3rd set is coming a few days or whatever, but that was a nice purchase. Yeah, it's self-fertile. Yeah, that's a nice purchase.
Which was it? I'm sorry, I missed it because I was looking at David's comment because he said only
it's a
one
negative.
wife.
Sorry, a -10 citrus tree from Baker Creek.
Oh, okay. I'll have to.
Yeah. So what does that mean when it says -10? What does that mean?
-10 degrees. It's a cold water. It's a cold hardy. Cold hardy. Thank you.
That's Fahrenheit, Maureen. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
I don't know the conversion rate.
No, that's fine. No, I'm starting to hang out with you guys so much that it's like I actually go, oh, okay. Well, if it's 50 Fahrenheit, well then that means it's 10 or something like that here, or no, maybe it's 15 here. So it's like, oh,
Miss Sharon. Yeah, Miss Sharon is at 300,000 miles. That car is blessed because or you're blessed. First of all, that car is still working for you at 300,000 miles. Wow. Hey, welcome in. We tarry until he comes homestead.
Hey. About the cars and stuff like that. Joel Salatin, he, when he says, when you're going to get yourself a homestead or whatever, it's like, don't go and buy a little fifth wheel, fourth wheel. Don't go and buy a little quad. He said, go buy a an old SUV that's, you're going to pay, $1,000 for it, because you can just run it right into the ground. And something simple that can be fixed, run it into the ground. It's like, don't go and spend $4,000 or $5,000 on a brand new quad.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, you have your blue truck, and I think that blue truck is great. That would be something like I want.
yes,
That
I
blue
love
truck is
my
awesome.
truck that's blue.
Yes. Don't ask Maureen what it is. It's just blue. She has her blue truck.
I know what
Hey,
the color
Tibor.
is. Oh, I do know that it's a V8,
Hey,
and I was taught on
Hey,
how
Tibor.
to
Yeah.
tell what those little things are. And there's 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and that's how I can tell that mine is a V8. So I know it's a blue V8.
Yeah. What?
GMC.
Oh,
I know it's a GMC Sierra.
okay. So it's a blue V8 GMC. Yeah, that can haul. I don't understand the math on that, Duncan. That your dad was one of 24. David, you and Rachel gotta, keep up. Whoa!
Woo.
Poor Rachel. Oh my goodness, 24.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of best friends.
That is
Like, for
a lot of best
real.
friends.
Like,
That is amazing though, Duncan.
ooh, that's
I don't
beautiful.
mean to, I'm math deficient on that one. Like,
Is amazing.
yeah, that's 24 years of being pregnant. Grandma started, or great
That's
grandma.
different for y'all.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, it is totally different experience for us.
Sorry, y'all.
But I have to say, even though I was throwing up through 6 months of that 9 months, I still think it was the best feeling ever. Was carrying her for that time and her being always with me. And it was basically just a really special time that I won't because I didn't get to carry any more children. I look back on it very lovingly, and also because they gave me really good drugs after my C-section to make me forget all my pain. To make me forget all the bad stuff. And that is true. Right. They do that to you. They do give you, yeah.
I
know that when I was on my last one, on my 5th baby, there was some aspects where it was like, I'm never going to feel, this little foot inside. I'll never be able to, and it's something you cannot describe to anybody, and this little stretch of what it's doing, or when my kids would have hiccups, and and it's like, you'll never, this is the last time you will ever feel that. And it's not something that you can actually recall. No. I know what a pat, on my shoulder feels like.
Exactly.
But to feel that stretching, in the belly, and a little,
the little heel, when you see the little heel and know it's their foot, and
you go, oh, I'll never feel that again.
I know.
So,
yeah.
So y'all get to get this. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Y'all get to feel something really, really special because y'all actually get to give birth.
Yeah.
And we only get to receive it. Like, when I first held my son, it was, I've never had a better gift in my life. So y'all get to experience something totally different, because y'all get to know that that's the baby kicking you. Like, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're doing the whole nursery thing. I wish I could come up that way. I wish I was closer to, you guys. He's doing the Planapalooza. We have one down here, David, that they're doing in Mounts Botanical, not too far from where we're at. And I'm hoping to go, but that means I have to sign up again for the family thing, the card, because that's what I usually do, so we can get a couple visits out of it rather than just the entry for that day. And that's up to like $90 something. So yeah, if I pay that, then what am I getting in the like, that's nice. I can just look. Can I get your card? I'll come back when I have money again. But yeah, David the Good has got even a book about starting your own home nursery, CC. Because I heard you. I think that would be great. I think God is trying to tell you something, because you've had those 2 people stop by and ask you if you are one. He has a book about it. So, David the Good, if you're still in here when I scroll down, because I know I'm behind, I don't remember the title. I have it, but the light is blocking if I have it on the shelf or not. But he does have that book. He also just put out this book here, Minimalist Gardening by David the Good. And this is like, there's a reason that he has the machete on the front, and you'll find out once you get into the book. But he's the reason. He was my first true community. Along with the time of Roots and Refuge, I also had the community of David the Good, because he also wrote this book. And this is a fantastic book. If you are down in South Florida, you know, if you moved here from up north, that you're in a whole different territory, because it just doesn't feel the same, look the same. Your plants just die and get eaten within seconds, it seems like. You want his books, and especially this one. If you were down in South Florida, get that book. You want it. It tells you the plants too to plant that you'll be at least getting to see survive. I didn't know what to plant, but he was my tropical gardener, teaching me about tropical plants, because I didn't know I was in the tropics, basically down here.
Right.
And it was a great community early on, and I still go back in and dip in the community.
That would be something for you, GT, that you know, you're in the opposite of the tropics, and how do you grow successfully up in Alaska? You know, there's a little niche for you as well.
Yeah, it's all about timing. I have to. It's when you make time for the things that are important, then you prioritize those.
Yeah.
And my family and entrepreneurship comes first, and then I would love to, dive into that. I really would, because when you were saying and you bought books from them, it was like, man, I wish somebody would. It's a great feeling for someone to say, yeah, I appreciate you, and you put out this material, and I actually bought it, and they're there. That's got to be a great feeling.
I'm gonna stop my camera and see. I'm gonna go see.
Okay.
Yeah, but
reptile lizards and eat your plants and your little dogs. That's cute. Sorry, go ahead, GT.
Oh, I'm gonna try to propagate. Oh man, I forgot the name of the plant. It's oh man, not apricots. I just put it in my Etsy. What was it called?
Got it. I got it, CC.
Loquat.
There you go, CC. Right there.
Got a home-based plant.
This is one of his smaller booklets, but it will tell you how to have a stream of income right there with people stopping.
That's a good book.
So check David Good. He's got there's also this one that is awesome for Florida people. David the Good. And then this one for people who are confused about compost. There is compost everything. He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
See,
but yeah, that community really helped me a lot, and so did his information, for sure. For sure. But CC, I saw that in your video, and I thought, man, God is telling her something if people are stopping by. Like two people.
Yeah, she should have.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say she should buy all the seeds too. She should have $1,000 seed inventory.
Right.
Because then she can have a nursery for real.
Right. I'm pretty sure she could do it, just even with what she's got. Because she put out that shelf, and I even put it in her comments. Put some seedlings on that in solo cups and sell them. Like that shelf is perfect for that. You wouldn't even have to reinforce the shelf, because she was saying, I'll reinforce it, move my plants around. I'm like, no. Put starts on it and sell starts. Then you can buy more plants with that money. Or you can buy the
more seeds.
Right?
More seeds.
Yeah, 11 children is a blessing. I wish I had the patience for 11 children. No, Lord, I did not just pray that, because I know if you pray for patience, what comes? I'm not praying for patience.
I'm praying for more kids. I said mine then. Shoot.
I hope bless you with that. I hope so. Would like to
it's timing. It's about timing.
Right.
Mhm.
What about his timing? Because we couldn't figure out how we even like the timing for getting pregnant with Hannah didn't coincide with us doing that. We were like both busy and exhausted with work. Then we went away for a Disney trip and we were like, we were looking at each other like, can you remember when that happened? Because we were exhausted. Had to happen though, because she came along. But it was the funniest thing. Like, what? And it coincided with us buying our townhouse. It seems like you buy a house, suddenly your wife is pregnant. Like,
Hey.
got that
Oof.
extra room. Yeah. I'm just, yeah, you know me. It's all open. I just say it. Yes, you see, I realize some women just do not. They don't have easy pregnancies. Okay, I'm listening. Kitchen while I'm making some cornbread. Storms had to go off and make cornbread. Here's how you prolong a new vehicle engine. Change the oil after the first 1,000 miles. Yeah, that's what Brutal Bob was saying. Make sure you get your oil changes. That's what we do try to do. What is brutal in South Florida, mine is a 2013 Dodge Journey. We know a mechanic that helps from our old church, and he has the hookup. But yes, getting those oil changes has helped. But the sun is so brutal here. My dashboard cracked right in the middle, like a gap like this from our sun. It's how brutal our sun is. Yeah, I wish I could keep it garage. Man, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. There you go. GT, you have a great attitude, brother. It's really amazing to have kids. Oh, yeah, we agree.
Yeah.
We love having GT on our panel. And in our side chat, when he can't make the panel, he does have an awesome attitude. Both my sons like to curl up under me. Oh, Hannah is very small now, but when she was in my belly, and I'm only 5'2", she came out at 23 inches, Bayou Sugar, and those legs would do the same thing, go right up underneath my ribs at the end. And I was like, I would just,
Wow.
yeah. She gave me a good.
Wow.
David the Good is leaving, so we will. He says, "Love you all. Have a good night."
Let me get down to
Have a
that,
good
and
one.
then I'm really behind. Love you too, David the Good, and your family and Rachel, and much blessings with the sale coming up. Get some rest if you can after this big sale. Hey, M&T living and cooking. Thank you for coming in, and anybody I missed in between. I had to go all the way down. Yeah, right. The Disney trip did it. It just blessed us because we went to where all the children are. Some child must have touched me, CC.
And all of a sudden, you get touched by the pregnancy. That's right.
God just made it happen.
Zippity doppity doo.
Yeah, right. Right. It's a small world inside of you. Now, too funny. Sorry. Zippity.
Okay. Good night, CC. Thanks for coming in.
Good night. Oh, good night, CC. Much love.
Mm-hmm.
The video stacker. That's our CC video stacker. That's one thing. Like getting to see everybody in the morning has been just such a blessing. Like I've been a night owl for as long as I've been on YouTube, pretty much, and that's about. I think it's going on 5. Is it 5 years? Going on 5 years. But remember too, like I was telling in Miss T's chat today, I started it for my dad's memory. It wasn't a business venture or a side stream, whatever, until you came along, actually. And I was watching, Diva and how she's doing things and how she would talk about like, yeah, I'd like to set that up and just have that as a little income stream. And I was like, yeah, I could probably do it, maybe. But Diva's been very encouraging along the way. I'd say keep it. Yeah, the coolant is important too, especially down here. Keep it at the proper level and keep it reasonably fresh. Many times overlooked. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That you when you said when you guys were talking about how old were you in your YouTube years, and so my gardening is only from 2022, but
that's awesome.
But my music channel, I think it's been. I think I signed up for one, years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
It's like it's old, but it wasn't like I had no idea how to run it or how to, make money off of it. Mostly it was there for me to put music up from my mom.
Yeah, I didn't see his comment. You betcha.
Stalker,
That's community.
stalker
That's
much?
community. That's community, though. But yeah,
It
I
is.
noticed that when I went to first look for you, it didn't land on Diva in the Dirt. It landed on Maureen Washington, your music channel. And if you all
Yeah.
don't know, you can buy albums from my girl down there who has a gorgeous voice to
A
help
gorgeous
support.
voice.
Yeah, to help support
Thank
her
you.
in her endeavors.
You can
She
find
can
it on
sing
my website.
beautifully on accident. I've
You can find it
heard
at
it.
maureenwashington.ca.
Oh my gosh, that will eat your plate. Yes, I missed this. I heard you saying it. I didn't know who said it. Yeah, and Miss Sharon's always lurking in David's lives, in the DTG's lives. Okay, I think I caught up because I went down and then up.
Right.
And I said, yeah, okay. Oh, shout out to, wait a minute, to my island people, right, with the machetes. I will tell you what, though, in 2020, when all this stuff was going down, his family was in an area where people were getting killed with machetes outside of the
Oh,
island. Yeah.
whew.
They used them for
Wow.
gardening, and like
Wow.
stuff was going down, and he, in a hurry, had to get out all his children. My mother's ring is missing off my finger. I just noticed. Hopefully it's in my purse. Yes, Lord, it is in my purse. But yeah, they had to get out in a hurry, and we prayed for them. That's what community does too. When you're in a tough spot and you put it out there, and they got home. They got home, and it was a miracle. Like, even just
Wow.
the whole hearing the story was just, amazing. Like, got the last, because you remember, nobody was flying. Everybody was like supposed to be staying home, and they did a big move with a big family during that time.
Right.
It's amazing. That's just,
Wow.
yeah. Hey, Andrews Northwest Coins. But yeah, so when you did that with your music channel, and then you transitioned into Diva in the Dirt, I'm so surprised. Like, I don't know, like, can you get monetized? Because we talked about this with your other channel because of the music. Will it ever monetize, or will you keep getting hit copyright?
Some that one's hard because if it's a live performance, and my face is showing, then that's a different. I do get sometimes hit with a couple of things once in a while, but it wouldn't be that I would get demonetized. It just means that if there's money that comes from that song, the original writer or the publisher would get that money. So it's different when I'm showing my face and I'm actually performing, as opposed to a recording. If I put a recording of me, then they go, hey, you can't use that recording. We can't,
So
and it's
weird.
like, but it's me. And it
Yeah,
doesn't,
right. That's
but
so
it's because the publishing company above me, they're the ones that actually say, no, you can't give her the money. Or I get a trickle of the money. So it's like, if someone buys one song, if you go buy my Harvest Moon song, well, one company that they'll take, their 20 cents. I'll get like I get anywhere between I think it was like 40 and 80 cents per time that someone will buy the music. So
okay. So if that's for like each song for download, or is that for? Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
and that's on where they can download it. Is it underneath?
I think they can get it. Yeah, no, I think they can get it like from iTunes and Apple Music and all that sort of stuff. It's all out there. The one that's the worst is Spotify, and that's all streaming, right?
Yeah.
And with them, unless you are getting like tons and tons of plays, which I'm very popular in Turkey. That is my biggest listening audience, comes from Turkey.
Wow.
Not that there's a huge.
Are you gonna make a song for Turkey?
Yeah, might be time to learn Turkish. I guess they speak Turkish.
Yeah, they but it's not like on Spotify. I think I have like only like 140 monthly listeners, right? So it's like it's really low, but the biggest amount of listeners are in Turkey. But from there, I get like 0.000003 cents per stream. So for me to ever even make $1, it's like, I don't make a lot of money.
The first two were the Apples. Was it
Apple Music, Apple Music, or iTunes?
Okay, which one do you make more off of, or the most?
I actually wouldn't know, because it goes through my publisher. So Apple Music gets their bit, CD Baby gets their bit, and whoever else is along the way. And oh, look at you got to get 35 cents for that stream or that purchase. So it takes a while before I make any money off of music.
How much do they keep it aside like YouTube does till you get to a certain amount?
No.
Oh, okay. So you can
I have it where it's once it hits $10, give me my money.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So y'all heard it here. Go and listen to our diva so Turkey doesn't outdo us.
That's good. W Glock and roll. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Where's daylight?
Why did you say Alaska?
That's right. He's up in Alaska, the land of the eternal sun sometimes, and then the eternal darkness. I think. Don't you guys have something like that, where it's like either all sun or all darkness? I think. I could be wrong. Right? Okay. That's how their seasons play. Their seasons don't play.
And it's
what time
is it? It's 8:31 here. 8:31 p.m. here.
That would mess me up so bad. But you could get a lot of gardening done if the weather cooperated with the sun. Like
it brought warmth.
Yeah, if it brought warmth also, you could get that's a long day. Yeah,
but I know. It's 52 degrees here, so I'm happy.
Nicole's like, what? Sunshine. Hi, that's me. Yeah, isn't that wild to see that? Yeah, WD Glock and Roll, he's on the side of the universe where you are. He's in Alaska. He's all, wow. Oh my gosh. It's like, where'd the snow go? Look at those clouds. Wow.
Oh, bring it down a bit so we can see the mountains.
Yeah, those would be rain. Those would be rain clouds here. Are you guys getting rain with the gray?
Most likely, yes. It'll melt this snow. We need this snow to melt.
Okay.
I have to put out onions on Tuesday. That's the day I get 7. I only have to work 7 hours, so I got to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And Andrew is he's way further north than you, right? Okay. Yeah, because he's saying they got sweater weather at 23 degrees Fahrenheit. And we were talking about that earlier. I'm like, that would kill. That's like way winter for a Floridian. That's like I'm freezing to death. I'm wearing a parka and a hat and gloves. No, I can handle like that to walk into with a sweater and a jacket, but to stay out in it, full hat, gloves. My nose gets too cold. I'll be putting up, the turtleneck, especially if it's one of those damp colds. Yeah, they did look so close, didn't they? Nicole Reeves said your clouds look like they're so close. Right? Yeah, I think we're in the 80s too, M&T. We've been having the 80s here, but your car feels like it's 99 degrees inside. We get in the car, I'm like, okay, I'm going to die this summer because this is really hot right now. And we're not even, like right now it's beautiful. It's 73. I could go out and gardening I wouldn't look like a nut job to my neighbors who can see into my yard at night and day. We live in a community just like, Diva can do the homesteading, suburban homesteading. I can't necessarily do the homesteading part. I would have to just have rabbits. I can't have anything that lays an egg. But where we are, it's considered 0 lot lines because Florida was running out. We're running out of space down in the south. So I share my property line with my neighbor. Well, but this neighbor here has a 2-story. This neighbor here has 2 stories. So I go in my backyard and that 2 stories, they could just, So no naked gardening day for Carol. No. I'm not the type anyway, but
Yeah, I
There's
was gonna say,
it's just definitely not happening with their second story being able to look right down.
yeah, no.
Right,
I wouldn't.
M&T, we sure do. We get cold real easy. If it's lower than our air conditioning, we're like, oh my, it's like 69 out. Ooh, it's brisk, brisk.
Woohoo! I'm gonna need 2 sweaters, 2 sweaters.
That's true. I need to go get my sweat. Ooh, the breeze, because we do have that. Where I am, we get a cross breeze a little bit from the ocean, and yeah, it can get chilly quick with the wind chill that we get. But you guys would be like, shorts, weather. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, we
Yep.
went minus 40 Celsius, of course, which I don't know what that would be.
That's
And it was in February, and I'd earned a free trip cruise
awesome.
through the Bahamas, and so we're just staying over one night in Miami, and we're all in the elevator, and we're all in shorts. And then there was this, you knew that they were Floridians because they, she goes, Steve, do you think it's warm enough for shorts? And we're like, oh my gosh, we were in the coldest of hells just now, and we've come out here, and of course you get winter blood. That's the thing, is that your blood is thicker. So when we come down to you guys, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's just too flipping hot here. What?
That's how you can search out though who's visiting and who's a Floridian, is if you go out on a day that's like 55 and we're in sweatshirts and long pants, and you look around and you see shorts and short sleeves, you're like, oh, okay, snowbird, okay, visitor, okay, thank you for your money, I hope you enjoy your time here, just don't be on the roads at rush hour. Okay good. They'd be looking for places to eat during rush hour traffic. Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot of kids like naked time, Andrew. It's amazing. It happens up there too. Yeah. Just like Maureen said, their blood gets thick and used to it. But we were talking about, you don't want your blood too thick. Like Andrew was saying, all the stuff that they eat, and he was, he's got a lot of fat because of the cold, like, and they eat wild foods. Like they eat off the land. And I was like, yeah, but you don't want too much fat in your blood. Like there's lipidemia, I think it's called, or is it lipidemia? Where you have your lipid levels are just too high. And there's another one, I'm trying to think of the name, but you have fat in your blood to where it's like, okay, you're messing with your heart at this level.
Is that common though for up in northern Alaska? Just because I would say that
genetically they're used to it.
Eating. Yeah.
They're eating more clean. Hey, Aiden here. Hey, welcome in.
They're eating expensive.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they were talking
seal oil and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But genetically they're used to it, and their body probably processes it way different. I would be on the toilet all the time eating seal oil. My body would process it right to the bathroom. That would be me, because I don't have those genetics, and I also do not have a gallbladder. So any kind of fats, got to go easy. But no, we were just discussing different things. What was it, Andrew? Oh, we were talking about water, because he's not a big water drinker, and that our bodies need that water because we are mostly water. Is that like, if Marissa's still in earshot, she probably knows the percentage. I don't remember what the percentage is, but staying hydrated while I drink my coffee. Such a hypocrite.
Right. Well, we don't know. That could just be water. It's got a big mama bear mug filled with water.
Here's my water.
Yeah. This could be vodka. You don't know.
That's true. That's true. We really don't. You got to watch those people who are always carrying around those big old, thermal cups. It's funny. Before anybody ever did, the person who did have that big cup and it was thermal was usually the alcoholic in the neighborhood. It was. Now everybody's got cups, so they're like,
yeah, I blend in. I'm blending in now.
My cocktails are blending in now. Oh, very. Vodka, yes, please. Vodka, I won't see is mine. Can't do it. But so
back to
yeah.
I have a question. So in the Miss T's live that you guys were having today, that was talking about, I forget the title of it, but it was about being content creators and oh,
What you've
go ahead,
learned as
sir.
a content creator, I think was it. Was
Oh,
the title.
GT has a question. He's put his finger up. Oh, no, but I think he's frozen.
Maybe.
You've gone sideways, sir.
He must have went to answer a phone call or something. That happens sometimes when somebody calls in.
Oh, did you have a
There he is.
question,
He's
sir?
back.
You didn't. Oh, you did have.
Oh, yay.
Oh, you have a phone call. Okay, sorry. We
Yeah.
won't. You're. Oh,
Yay, Barry.
hey.
We can't hear you, GT. It knocked out your mic if you're talking to us. Okay.
No, we can't hear you.
Okay. Peace. You're going to go out for a minute. He might come back if he has time. He's driving, though. All right. Sounds cool.
Hello there, Mr.
Yes,
Barry.
Barry.
How are ya?
I agree with you, and hi. I thought it was rum coffee in here. That was rum coffee. But yeah, we were talking about the creators, but I was going to ask you real quick before we talk about Miss T's live. I wanted to ask you, when you were going back to, you were saying your music channel, did you find community in the music channel genre like you have with gardening?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That's you're it depends on, I think it depends on the style and the type of music. I think if you were, a singer-songwriter, more that kind of folk alternative,
the
music,
indie kind
there could be, I think you could find some community, but no, there wasn't anything where you're collaborating with people. I think there's probably some people that do, not me. I was just going, okay, how can I make some extra money from my YouTube channel? How can I get this to work for me? So but no, and actually my first year on YouTube as a homesteader, I was by myself. And like you, I loved, Roots and Refuge, loved Justin Rhodes.
And you even you subscribe to their thing, right? That they do.
Yes, I was.
I think that's amazing. Did you you think for the money that you paid out, you received as much back for that?
No, okay. And only because of where I live.
Hey,
if I was in the United States, then yes.
Okay.
They do pin you on a map, and you go, okay, so it would be like me going, well, the closest friend that I have is GT Junior up in Alaska. It wasn't that bad, but it would be, so you couldn't build, it wasn't allowing me to find people to build a community for. So paying the extra money wasn't helping me further myself. Basically, I was still just watching all of them. So
yeah, that I was just wondering, because I thought about joining it for a little bit, but I wasn't sure, because things are tight. I figured I'd ask, and other people too. Money might be tight, and they might be trying to decide. But if you're in a location like you, it's not as easy to kind of collaborate in person. Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking more for that, of being able to do things to, build the physical community with people.
Garden, good evening.
Nearby. It's just not there. So for someone like yourself, yes, you would be able just to pinpoint and go, zero me into, a small area, and you would find those people of people that can come and support you. You can support them, trade, it's that sort of thing. So there was, I was contributing to recipes and the, canning recipes and things like that, and contributing my portion, but it was I'm still here by myself. So not until I kind of, it was almost simultaneously meeting Homestead Aquarius and Broke Farmer. That was where my world all of a sudden just opened up
right up. Yeah.
And found, a crazy bunch of lunatics gardening and crafting and cooking
Right?
and killing plants and, and I found found the tribe of people that was
Yeah.
excellent. So
How to garden. Down here, it's a little different. It's a lot of women that have money that are in there, and I don't have the money, and I can't, like, I have to do something online. I can't go in for a class with Malachi. But yeah, I do want to do the Master Gardener. The local nurseries too, I'm trying to network with. And I wanted to ask you, Glenn, if Glenn is down here, he's north of me, northeast. Uh, well, I guess we're equally east, but north. Have when you've grown pineapples, have you used like the leaf? They're called like leaf traps. Like, how have you kept the pineapples on your pineapple plant until maturity? Because I've heard that the squirrels, the raccoons, possums, whatever, will come and steal pineapples. And I have a pineapple on my pineapple plant, and I want to keep it. Yeah. And I found a pineapple group. Facebook is great for that. They have a group for everything.
yeah.
Like, and that's what they were saying. One of them said she used what are they called? Leaf. You put it in your gutter right before your downspout, and it catches all the leaf trash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a little cage. And she was saying she uses that, but I think it's just as big as a pineapple. And I was thinking I might need something to go over the whole plant so they don't get up and under. Oh, thank you. Leaf guard. Thank you. Yep. That's what it's called. It is a leaf guard. Yeah. I did look it up, Glenn, though, and we were talking about it before. It's just not working out just yet. And I also
Be
need
right
to
back
go.
when I check that cornbread.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Barry. I haven't
No, it's
gotten
okay.
you late talk yet. I have to go and resit for my art subject test and take 2 courses. And
Are you going to go do that?
I'm really thinking serious about getting that done before I do anything else. Yeah, just to get it back, get my certificate back. I worked hard for that thing. I had it for 20 years.
Yes.
The only thing is they've added on. You have to have a credit hour in teaching ESE, which is learning disabled, is what they would have called it before, children. And I'm like, okay, that's a very specific class. Like, and I can't really do time in a classroom right now. So I don't know how that part is going to go. But I think, yeah. Okay, I have some of that, Miss Sharon. Okay. Let me see. I use a stick to hold it up, and I harvest as soon as I see color to keep the pests away because all those leaf guards and cage. Oh, shoot. Yeah, well, you're kind of like more wide open, I think, up there too. But it doesn't matter. The critters come off my canal. So yeah, I'll keep a good eye on it.
How's the cornbread?
Almost done. 7 minutes.
I appreciate
7 minutes. Do you have butter?
So sweet, Terry.
Real butter, yes.
Real butter. Okay, so
yeah, real butter.
We're all getting a little bit of cornbread then. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You brought snack today, Barry. Thank you.
I lined the pan, not with cooking spray
kitty
or
butt.
other garbage.
Kitty butt.
It's official, right? We can't have a line of that butt.
Yeah.
No.
But I used bacon grease, not baking. Bacon.
Yeah.
Grease.
Bacon.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah. Always you gotta have a little cat butt. Barry's up on panel. It's just tradition.
She just
you should just do cat butt TV. You should have a channel called Cat Butt and just do all the clips from when they do that to you on live.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Which one did you get, Glenn? Which one did you get? Because I'm curious about that. I'm not sure how they would do down here. I would rather have a lot of mangoes, honestly. And the mango I chose is better for up there. I should sell you my mango, Glenn. We should meet halfway. I have the what's it called? The peach cobbler. I have the peach cobbler mango.
What were you talking about? Vodka? We're having vodka too with the cornbread.
We're having snack and vodka.
Peaches and vodka.
Ooh.
Well, I'm excited because we're going to have luncheon on Sunday with my family. And so we're doing a taco. And I said, well, there is that bottle of lime mix, and I have a huge bottle of tequila. So I'm going to have some margaritas.
Oh, I love margaritas. I don't think I can have any of that anymore because of the gout stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have the doctor see if she can test me for that. I don't know if they have like a test specifically for that other than, do you blow up when you eat bacon and beef and this and that food? Does your toe feel like you want to cut it off?
Hey, LP.
Any other joints swell? Hey, LP, welcome in. Appreciate it. We appreciate our lurkers. They give us time too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We certainly do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I won't be doing a live tomorrow. I've got I have a 4-hour gig tomorrow night.
Wow. Wow. But
yeah, it's money, but it was one that was, negotiated right down to it's just going to be myself and piano. So
okay.
Hello there, Homestead
Thank
Aquarium.
you. Hold up. Let me see if I got something to write on, Glenn. I know I brought a pen in here, but now, of course, the paper is missing. Why does that always happen, too, when you're on the phone? Sorry, Barry, go ahead.
Barry's got a piece of paper you can use.
Okay, thanks, a shopping
Barry.
list on it. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh,
I know, right?
Don't share it.
I usually have my notebook. I have my YouTube notebook, but it's sitting out in the other room. Let me write those down, Glenn. Thank you. I probably should have just taken a screenshot.
Oh, Carol, do you drink cherry juice?
Yeah, the tart cherry juice. It does help. It's tart cherry, but you have to drink it at night, which I don't really like drinking juice right now anyway because of the sugar, but it's tart cherry does help. It also helps if you can't sleep. It is a natural precursor to melatonin in the body. So that's why I drink it at night. Oh, Tropic Beauty. I know you said 2 different tropics. Thanks, Glenn.
Tropic Beauty or Tropic Snow.
Yeah, I'm going to check them out.
And I can't have cherry juice at all.
Yeah, because you can't have the berries. And if you guys don't know, bananas are berries too. We went over that.
Can't have bananas.
Thank you. Thank you, LP. Yeah, I do. And I did find, LP, these snack bags of dried tart cherries, and they don't have sugar at it because if you look, they're sneaky. I'll buy organic dried fruit and they'll put oil and sugar in it. The ingredients, to make it more palatable. So this one didn't. Yes, it does. It helps.
They give it to the parrots with
high uric. I didn't know you had parrots, LP. I missed that part. I used to have parrotlets, the little ones.
Parrotlets.
Yeah. They are. They're cute names. Tiny little pretty babies. Yeah, the juice is, and the juice too is like liquid sugar. Hey, Fax 2.0. Good morning. Morning. Where are you at? It is kind of morning. It is, on the East Coast too. But I know.
Depends on where you're from.
Yeah. When Anne comes in and she's in Turkey, she's usually getting up. That's why I asked.
Ooh, cherry extract.
Yes. In fact, my dad had gout, so it's probably genetic. I bought him that and I sent it to my mom and he's like, I'm not drinking that.
Those dried cherries, I mean, I eat a whole, it was like 2 pounds in like a week and a half.
I know, they're so good. That's why
the natural ones, not the crap.
Well,
you don't
the snack, the ones I'll get it on Amazon. I'll show you guys. Idea. Go ahead, Barry.
I'm just saying, I had no idea, they'd be so good. I mean, they were better than any candy you can ever eat.
Yeah, because they're like sweet sour, naturally sweet sour.
It takes care of that craving for something you should eat.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. That's what I actually first found them in the snack section at our Marshalls and have been hooked on them. What bothered me was I did find organic tart cherries, and those were the ones that had sugar and oil in them. And they were probably from a little store that we call a Whole Paycheck. So,
well, this came in like a church brought it over in a food
how
box.
sweet. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they said, we can't get anybody, nobody likes those. And I'm like, man, if you got any more, bring them. Which they never did. But I was like, we're getting down to the wire.
Yeah. Oh, here they are. I was sorry. I was looking. Well, they're made by Sunny Fruit. I'll show you guys. But I got a good deal on them at Marshall's, like you just do sometimes. And I think sometimes these people put these fruits there to kind of get people interested. You know what I mean? Like instead of paying for a commercial, they're like, they put them in those stores like that. Like you feel like you're getting a deal on a healthy food. So you grab it and then you're like, get hooked on it and you're looking for it. And it's like, oh, it's on Amazon. And price difference was maybe $1 more, I guess. It wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm going into the wrong box. Sorry, guys. I can't type and talk in YouTube at the same time.
I'd be right back. I could get it out.
Oh, I bet it smells so good. What the heck? I just changed the picture. Hold on, guys. Not my YouTubing is just not working tonight. Here we go. They come in snack size bag inside a bag. So it's kind of controlled snacking. I'd say this doesn't make sense though. I don't know if you're just getting one. Usually comes with 5. It's saying pack of 1. So I hope that's a pack of 5. Yeah, it is. Okay. One bag is 5 of those 0.7 ounce portions. Oh my gosh. They are so, so good. And they are just what it says it is. They're sulfite free too. That's another thing. I'm allergic to like sulfites. So they don't have any of those preservatives. Just so good. So that's my recommendation.
Does it show the ingredients like on the little?
Let me look. Hold on.
But but you get all that, like it's like zesty non-GMO, gluten free, vegan, halal, kosher. Doesn't have the ingredients list in there.
I hope this one is the one after I said that. Oh, they come on, click.
That one.
Yeah, it won't stay though. There we go. It stayed. Looks like they put in. It's not letting me scroll the whole picture. There we go. It does look like this one it's got oil in it, but it's sunflower oil, which is a little bit better seed oil. And it has an apple juice concentrate. Oh, that's what happened. They were making them not as good. So I got probably the end of their stuff that didn't have those additives in it. So now I'm
apple juice concentrate.
Yeah, it's better than straight up sugar. It's straight
for you. No?
Yeah, it's better than that. And sunflower oil, like sunflower lecithin, is actually better than if you see soy lecithin in something. They use it as an emulsifier. I don't know why they would. I guess so they don't stick to each other and become a big clump is why they're using the oil.
Perhaps.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into that more.
Show and tell.
Nice, Barry.
I would like a corner piece with nice little pat of butter on it, or a big pat of butter. Well, who am I fooling?
Yeah,
I'm trying to protect it from cats.
They go, oh, you made us cornbread. We love hot cornbread.
It's a little darker than I like, but toasted.
Oh, welcome in. Okay, there we go. He's over. Okay, in India. Welcome.
Whose country are you?
Well, in India.
Max 2.0. I'm from Canada, and the other two in the panel, they're from the United States, as are most people in the chat.
Yes, I'm from the country of Florida, where we have gators and crocs and things that will kill you.
I'm from the country of Catlandia.
Yes, you're from Catlandia.
Okay, so then I'm from the country of chicken babies.
No, but seriously, we did tell you where we're from. I'm from Florida. That's why it's in my name. I'm still here. Haven't moved. In fact, I thought about that. I'm like, well, if I move, what do I do with my channel? I don't want to change the name again.
Right.
You need a beer now? Oh, Abe.
Uh,
I need a margarita after my
we need a
friend mentioned them.
margarita.
That sounds so good. Uh-oh. Brown bears are waking up. Now my cousin was at Mainland in the hill. Ooh, he spotted a bear already. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, they say your cat is very beautiful, Barry. He has quite a
Mm-hmm.
few, and they are.
Yeah, today he did.
Ooh.
He was on your other live, and 2 little kitten babies, little
Yep.
pooty tats.
Are you going to your local extension, How to Garden? Because our local extension is having their plant palooza too, and I know David the Good is doing one. It's like going on all over the state. I wish they would do them on different weekends. So yeah, right. Wait a minute. I don't think so. Don't think so. Miss Sharon saying, have a good night. How to Garden.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I did kind of South Jersey. I lived in Villanova for a whole year. And we were around that area. I went to Atlantic City in that year. If you're getting peaches now, when does your peach tree flower? Oh, that's a good question. Our spring is early. This is called Summer Junior. I have to give the credit to OMG It's Wix for that name, but it's like a mini summer that we get now. So it's already warm enough before you guys consider spring that certain trees can flower down here. Darth X, are you in Florida at all? Because it would be a little bit different. Because I don't know when brokes start to flower. Because I'm pretty sure he has peach trees too in Georgia. Great. Now taking out for your cell phone or tablet is Google Keep. Okay. It's online access your notes with different cell phone or tablet. I have an iPhone though, so I don't know. I guess it would work with that. I think I have notes in iPhone. I don't use it. I forget. Tara, you and Buddha are more like techie than I am when it comes to stuff. And I've got to get over to your channel, Mr. Tara Jones.
I heard the compliments on the cat. Thank you. I was in the kitchen putting butter on top of that cornbread.
Yeah, that was sweet. That was Facts 2.0.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. That was really sweet. Has you were saying now which cat, you haven't seen that one cat at all? Oh, Preferred Rare Fruit Council. I'm so jealous.
There's one on my phone, Mystery.
Oh, okay, Darth X. I forgot. You're on Vancouver Island like Marine. Okay. Sorry, Barry. What was that? I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It was Mystery. My oldest. Who's in this picture, right? It's not really showing up very well, is it? But yeah. I'm thinking he's not coming back.
Yeah. Oh, I hope
Probably not able to.
Oh, I hope he is though. He, right?
He's a he, yeah.
Yeah, Mr.'s a he.
He's a monster. I mean, he's
the big one.
I feel like you're putting your back out when you pick him up.
That's wild.
Sometimes
October and sometimes February he gets flowers on those peach trees. That's awesome. Can you get 2 harvests off your tree, off your Prince peach? I'm sorry, How to Garden. I know you're going to bed. I will respect that you said that. I don't have a peach tree, but my soursop, I'm watching that fruit, man. Better stay on that tree. Bugs better leave it alone. I need to get out there with some horticultural oil and put a little peppermint in it, maybe. Because, I don't want no scale sucking the fruit dry.
You remember me telling you I was having a little bit of trouble with the strawberry plants that were actually in the ground?
Yeah.
They went just like boom. Like the leaves are like shooting straight up,
Wow.
Whoa.
All of a sudden. Wow.
So I hit them with, some
awesome How to Garden.
Liquid,
okay.
Like organic liquid
cool
fertilizer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, good. Yeah.
They just needed some foods.
They just needed some foods, just like my blueberry would needed some water, but it didn't look like it needed water.
I mean, like they're they're right with the ones that are in the containers. So there's really no difference between the two. It's just that the ones in the ground took a little bit longer to boom, you know. It was like it was a grand finale.
That's cool. With strawberries, I think I get thrips with them, which are really tiny bugs, and I can't tell until the strawberries start to deform a little bit. But yeah, I'm jealous of that. That's for sure. Yeah, Homestead Aquarius gets like the wild strawberries all over the place. And
I
he
have
has
those too, but they never produce anything useful.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard they're good for but I think he has also ones that are. I'm not sure.
I would share a picture. I could get
baby
my phone
peaches
to
on
talk
the Oh wow. Nice. Is that the one Homestead Aquarius where you were doing your giveaway of the older peach trees?
See if it'll let me do it.
I would love a peach tree, but I also would love a Kerry mango and some of the other I can't remember the mango that it was actually there's two brothers here that both of them were a huge impact on the mango industry. And they're native Floridians. And I even have one of the brothers' books, but he recommended one to me and I can't remember the name of it now, but it's a dwarf cultivar. The only problem with Kerry mangoes, they're delicious, but they don't change enough in color while they're on the tree, and they are fiberless. So if they fall off the tree, they get bruised really bad. But they're so good. When they're fiberless, it's just like eating sherbet when you put them in the fridge. And when you put them in when you put them in the freezer, you slice them, put them in the freezer, and you can just bite into the fiberless ones, and it is like a piece of sherbet in your mouth that's just a little firmer. So good. So good. But I'll have to go easy on those this year. I started blowing up like a balloon from all the mango sugar, all the fructose. I was like, okay, I think I'm consuming a little too much. But I think it's weird that we're all having like Plantapalooza in Florida all over the state on like the same weekend. So weird. Like all the different, I wonder why they did it that way, because I would think it would be better if they went boom, boom, boom. Because plant people will travel for a certain, amount of area for a big plant sale like that.
Like if it was every weekend, you could be on the first weekend, you go and you talked yourself out of it, and then you regretted it. So then the following weekend, you go and you find it at the next one.
Exactly.
And then
share this picture of the plants. Can I share this picture of the plants?
Yeah.
No.
Of course.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No.
Well, okay.
Yeah. We're not really plant people, Barry. That's
What was I thinking? Oh my god.
No. We just talk about random stuff and not plants ever, or seeds or trees.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Show us. I want to see. What do you got?
So those are the ones that are in the ground, and of course it needs weeded. But
mine does too. There we go.
See the
oh yeah,
look at that.
Those leaves are like 10 times bigger than what they were last year.
Thank you.
And I
Thank you. Appreciate that, Terry.
There's the ones in the container.
Wow.
Thank you for the flower. Appreciate that.
And there's buds at the bottom too. I'm like,
yeah,
strawberries. Oh, yes, please.
That is nice, Barry.
Yeah.
They look healthy. They do look healthy.
And
even with the weeds, polyculture is a thing. The weed is just a plant that's out of place, really. It's just,
yeah.
Because you could have medicinals in there with it. They're weeds.
Oh, there's tons of stuff here.
Yeah. You should do that. You should do a walkthrough video where you're showing like stuff that Marissa would be interested in, the medicinals. Just do like a medicinal foraging video so people know if they come to Kentucky, you've got a medicine cabinet.
A book. And Tennessee Bushcrafter showed me one that I should probably look into, because
Marissa had some too on Diva's Live. She had a
right.
couple
Yeah, I
great
saw
ones.
that. And because Google, what is it? Brain fart.
It's okay.
There's that app from Google. What is it called?
Oh yeah, where it shows you the plant identifier.
Yeah.
Where you can search. Yeah.
Lens. Google Lens
Google Lens
isn't always accurate. And I don't want to take a chance to go, oh yeah, I could use that. Then find out I'm, laying in the ER going,
right. Yeah, and people only think that of mushrooms, but there's more deadly plants than there are deadly mushrooms. I don't have it, but Nicole Appleton, Dr. Nicole Appleton, she's got some great books out, and I have one of them, but I don't see it right here. I don't know where I put it. Hold on, let me go. Let me go to the handy dandy bookshelf. I will be right back.
Our handy dandy notebook. You need to stop, mister.
Are the baby putty tats, are they sleeping?
Well, all but one. He's over there. I don't know what he's done.
Maybe because he was in here, or they were in here when you were talking about your singing. Maybe that might
I don't
be
know.
it.
Yeah, I just thought, well,
Barry, when you come back,
wild foods.
Yeah, and here it is, Barry. But she's also written one. This is edible plants, lichens, mushrooms, and seaweeds. But what she does with the mushrooms is she shows you how to identify them, like the test to put them through, and the spores and everything. Yeah, shows you like where you can find chanterelles. Like great pictures. I'm trying to find where she shows the testing to show you guys. But yeah, this is all mushrooms I'm flipping through right now. That's at the back of the book. Here it is. She's showing you to do the spore test.
Oh, okay.
Like how to just identify, like how to get them to spore for you.
We have all kinds of mushrooms here, but that's where I really don't do very well.
Yeah, and then it's got all the parts of the mushroom. It's really like that. She's very detailed. This is a great book. Like the lichen. Is that
like I know what a morel looks like, but I could tell you what anything else is.
But some people,
only because the morels stand out in my mind. They look like the brain, basically.
Yeah. And she's got things for all over, because even like sea grapes are in there. That's down here near me.
Oh, wow.
Yep. The pictures are great. And then she's got a map where you are most likely to find it. We've got our saw palmetto. That went through a stage where people were going into places like protected land and stealing it because it was such an expensive supplement when it first came out, and selling it black market. I have this herb, which is nice, and I just got this at the $5 store, and it's even got recipes in it, but it's got some really pretty pictures that have been painted. But her book, and then she has one to go along with it that I want, and it's like tinctures and things like that. Marissa would probably love it. Herbal remedies. This one is from DK. I think you guys have seen these books before, but my side panel might not have. Love DK books. I used them homeschooling. Same thing. Gorgeous pictures usually in their books.
Wow.
Yeah, just really gorgeous like layouts of different things.
It's quite a good size book too.
Yeah, it's a pretty thick book. Yep. And then like for kids, this is how I know DK. Most of teachers know about DK Eyewitness.
Yeah. Yeah.
their series. That's the same people, but this would be like the kids version. But if you're just starting out, these sometimes you can find them really cheap on thrift books, and again, just gorgeous. Where they're laying out the plants and the parts for you, and all the assorted flowers, your pollinators. Just, yeah, I'm a very big on the picture books. I never grew out of that as an art teacher.
No,
never did. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought so too. Right? They've got some great photography in a lot of these books, but Nicole Appleton really, because I guess it's her doctorate in that, and she healed herself of MS with natural methods with the plants, and she was on Alone.
The keyboard.
And the only reason, like, I think she had to leave the second one, which was like an encore of people who had been on, because she was placed in an area where none of the herbs that she takes regularly for her MS were available at that time of year, I guess, when they placed them in that area.
Oh.
So she grew weaker the longer she stayed there, and the MS kind of kicked in.
You may just have flowers, but flowers lead to fruit.
Yeah,
they do.
They do.
Yeah, there's lots. The carnage on well, it's a little choke cherry tree. We don't eat anything from it. The birds eat it, but all the big white petal carnage that's all over outside the back is just so beautiful. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I love all your flowering plants that you have. I
like
like that one that looks kind of like it's the all white one that blooms like crazy.
Bridal, I think it's called a bridal wreath.
Yeah, the bridal wreath. I love that one. It reminds me a little bit of the citrus like flowers. Something about it, and yeah, it's gorgeous. I love that. I need to get something like that.
Yeah, the Daphne is still doing, like, even though most of the flowers are almost gone, I was out in the back there, and the fragrance is still like, and that goes on from like, I think it was like mid-February. So it's like, February, March, April, 3 months of it just permeating. Oh, it's a pretty tat. It's a pretty tat.
So sweet. So sweet.
Yeah, it's time for me to do another video of my chicken babies. They've just gotten so big.
Oh, I bet.
And I think because they're Buff Orpingtons, they are a bigger bird to begin with.
Yeah.
And so I'm hearing a lot of kind of negative chirping going on in the day. So today I just actually lifted the grate, and they popped up and they just hung around the bin and then would go back down. A couple, they will fall off, and they have a towel around their little brooder. But they wouldn't go onto the tile. They just stayed on the tile because the tile is like fire. Don't touch the fire.
Lava.
Yeah.
The floor is lava. Don't touch the lava. But it calmed them down, and people weren't so angry because I think it's just for 6, it's just getting too tight.
Oh my. Hello, and what would you like to say tonight?
I love that.
Oh my goodness. Too cute. Oh, we get a wink. So cute. So cute. So for 6 of them in that brooder now, it's just getting too tight, and they're starting to get squawky with each other.
Yeah, and I need it to be at least 65 degrees Fahrenheit for them to go out. And I can just put them in, like, I can put them in my chicken hospital, and that's a little bit bigger, or just take them out for the day and let them hang out on the grass. So
got it. Oh, I didn't even see Fax was leaving. Bye, Fax. Have a good night.
Yeah, I didn't understand their question about saying, where do you work? And it's like, I don't really. Well, yeah, it could have been about my gig, but it's like, well, I don't work. Well, I'm semi-retired, or
right.
I garden. That's I'm a YouTuber, so that's my job. So
you're still a mom counselor for the rest of your life. We are counselors.
Right, yes. So I'm a counselor. I'm a singer. I'm negotiator. I'm back to being a vocal teacher. So I'm teaching about three students vocals, and working with one friend with piano. I'm just going to do her, once or twice a month or something like that. So
Yeah,
just
that's
a
great
little bit of
though.
piano. Not that I'm a piano player, but she wants to pay me to come and show her how to play some chords. So okay,
Hey,
I'll do that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to learn how to do the chords. Maybe that would help my ears again. I can't even, can't even hear stuff anymore at all.
You are not going to eat that cornbread on camera in front of us, are you? Yeah, there you are. Just thank you. Yeah, you
Torturing us.
just
I'm gonna just end this stream right now, Barry. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not really all those carbs that I can't eat. Although I did have carbs today, and oh my gosh, it was good. I had those rice
that
noodles.
Looks good.
Oh, mine.
Yep. Oh. I look like some aggressive running there.
It was. Like I never feed them or something.
You've got a guy inside chat cheering you on. Go ahead, Barry. Enjoy your cornbread.
Eat your cornbread.
And does also he eats does MRE reviews and like he'll eat it. That's what it's about. It's telling you if it's any good.
By the way, there's cayenne in this.
Well, I know a little while ago Homestead Aquarius said I need some cornbread. So now you just probably threw them on the floor there, knowing that there's cayenne in it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Probably having a little tantrum.
Yeah, no, actually, he just said, "You're gonna turn this stream around, and nobody goes to Wally World."
Try to do the reach. Get in your seat. Put that belt back on. Get out of the cornbread. Don't you eat that
cornbread?
That's right. It's for lunch. Or when we pull over to the picnic
Bob.
area.
Thanks for popping by. The face just comes up.
Is that Dark Paw?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bob knew right away. He's like, "Hi, Dark Paw."
Yeah. Bob's going back to bed. He's going to bed.
Oh, yeah. Bob. Oh, keep the mist nice and warm. I don't blame you, Bob. Yeah, do your thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the need is that's a weird one, but he means for the cornbread. No pausing needed right there. Yeah.
Sevenkin Homestead, they were the Carrie's has learned how to make sourdough bread, and so they made a trial run of one that had sriracha, a bit of honey, some onion powder, some garlic powder, then fresh garlic in it, and it was so good. It had a little bit of spice in it, and it's like I'm actually tempted to try it out. And but I just thank you. You're welcome.
You. What's that?
Who's it from?
Oh, you got some seeds?
Oh,
that's your sourdough starter from Laura. That was sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was sweet. At first, I thought it was cantaloupe seeds because they're that color.
Yes, I was thinking it was.
That's not the way.
The cantaloupe seeds.
I know, Mom.
They were seeds too, and it was like, what? Oh, those are big seeds.
I had great viable cantaloupe seeds. Put them in the ground, and then Theron mowed over all my sprouts because they looked just like grass, and I didn't put them in a designated. Like I didn't quarter the area off. I was trying it out. Obviously, things will grow good there. just must put something around it.
Yeah. I think he really enjoyed that.
Yes,
cornbread.
We need a review. Can we have a review of your cornbread? How was the crumb? Magnificent. Was it moist enough? Was it dry enough? Like, how do you like
it? Could have been a little bit. It was a little bit more moist than I expected, but it was also the bottom of the bag. Like I had to omit some of the ingredient. It asked for 1 1/4 cup of milk or something, and so I had to cut back on that. And I'm like, well, if I do that, then because I don't have measuring cups. I don't measure anything.
Yeah, so, you measure with your heart.
Yeah, and so I just by eyeballing it a little bit. That's why it was so thin. I was like, well, I'm going to have cornbread, and I know this will be the last of it. So
yeah,
I have another bag in there, but it's not the self-rising type. It's the kind you have to add to it.
I accepted some soil and more. Good to see
Love
you.
that there is just one little paw.
I know.
There's a little paw.
Excuse me, sir. May I have some of the cornbread, sir?
Yeah.
I would like to be the judge of that moistness in the cornbread, please, sir.
Pick me. I would like to taste it.
Oh, good night. Thank you, Nicole,
Good night,
for coming in.
Hey, Mona. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Mona.
If I do it right, then next time I bake some bread, hopefully it's sourdough.
Yeah, thank you everybody for your support. Anybody who's playing this in the replay for us, we appreciate that. I don't know how the timing works out when they do replay. I guess it's per channel. Like it doesn't get
Yeah, it would be strictly if they're clicking on yours, you would, and if it's on mine, they will get mine.
We should watch the stream on each other's channel and run it. I didn't even think that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Run it through the night. Barry, did she give you instructions on how to rehydrate that sourdough starter?
I have a direct line to.
Yeah. Call her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably have to do.
Probably.
She already knew that, so
yeah.
Why we exchange numbers?
Yeah, I
can always ask Maureen. So there's no.
That's true. You've got.
I'm sure the.
You're between two bread babes. You got your bread babe.
Bread babe.
Yeah. Just be patient with it. That's the only thing is when you're rehydrating it. It could just bounce right back up, or it could be that you just need to hang out with it a little bit longer and just don't give up on it.
Thank you, Miss Sharon.
Oh, so have coffee with it.
Me
and
too.
Have a little conversation.
Yes, just spend some time. Just spend some quality time. It can just sit there while you're eating your cornbread, and it's you can talk about your cornbread.
I believe so. What GT is saying is true, that you have to have the volume up a little bit on it. So I have them open, but I'm not really technically watching.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I have to Google it. Giggle it. Oh yeah, I know that. Struggle is real. And now I'm on this, waking up at the 7:00 a.m. thing. And last time we were doing, it was yours, right? Or was it mine? And my eyes just.
You closed them and it was like she just went to sleep and then they opened back up again.
Yes. I figured out which thing it was, so I'm not taking that one. It's my progesterone. I never knew that could do that to you. Yeah. When it's real and it's not synthetic, it can help you sleep. What do you know? It can help you get knocked out. I was looking at my phone and it was just like, whoop. And I almost did that to Diva on the stream. Yep, we're out of the night crew, and now I'm day crew.
Not GT and I. Like it's only 10:30 right now.
That's right. You guys are West Coast.
He is 9:30. It's just starting to get dark where he is.
True.
I'm going to have to force myself to sleep tonight, which I've not been sleeping very well. But I have places to go tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
I hear that. And that's usually when you can't sleep because you're forcing yourself. Like I've got to go. I better get some sleep.
Yeah,
I better get some sleep.
Yeah,
your eyes pop open. I hate that.
On the radio about noon. So.
Yeah, Homestead Aquarius sometimes pulls a 24-hour straight thing. I can't. I'm not good at those at all.
No, I do live between 3. I have these terrible habits, but it's like 3 and 4 hours of sleep. So it's going to sleep at 3 and then up. And now it's getting earlier to get the chickens up. So it's like 6.
Wow, that's not good.
And then it's like go back to bed and go back to sleep. But once you've, had that, little bit of cool air and, talk to ladies and it's like, hey ladies, how you doing? And now it's like, well, now I'm awake. So.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Miss Sharon. You're wonderful. Thank you. Y'all go and check out Miss Sharon too.
Mhm.
Please. Been a wonderful
Yeah.
mod tonight for us.
Yeah, because I
And
think I was sharing out people's channels on your channel.
thank you,
'Cause my
Diva.
Yeah, because the Nightbot, but then once I came back from Reddit, it was like, I don't know where we're at, and then I saw Miss Sharon was doing it. It was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
yay!"
Yay!
It's
Gonna
always
be
important to
making
have a mod that's, if
yeah,
you don't have
on
it,
that. If I don't have Nightbot, I know you and I need to work that out.
yes.
So the bot,
So
yeah.
just any sort of day we can make an appointment and we can hang out, and I'll give
Yeah.
you little codes that I got from Miss T. So again,
Cool.
that community of
Yes, that community is very important for things like that.
3.5 weeks.
What?
What? How is that even physically possible?
Must
Wow.
have been tripping balls. I mean, come on.
Yeah, by the end of 3.5 weeks. Was that winter when you're feeding the fires, Brenda? Because she has to feed the fires in her house to keep their heat on, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. Got that summer sun cranking up, GT? Yeah, tell me about it. We both got that going on. Except I got the heat with it. GT's got like he's got
He's
the
got
sweater with it.
sun.
Yeah,
He's got sunshine.
he's just sunshine. Yeah. And the bears coming out. The bears are waking up for GT, and the sun's waking up, but
and the murder horses.
yes, the murder horses. That's right. Yeah, I do love though seeing Alaska on TV, but I can't imagine being there when it's snowing. I would have to go up when it's like a summer to see everything because I wouldn't breathe. I've gone to Colorado and nobody told me about altitude sickness. And then, of course, add the snow in with it. And when you're asthmatic, kind of have that hyper reflex going on with that cold air. Yeah, it was not the trip.
Had a sick baby Mountain Dew and chocolate.
What?
A sick baby Mountain Dew and chocolate.
That's how she got through it. And
Wow.
that's what.
But how do you stay awake for 3.5 weeks? Like
Mountain Dew
like
and
I get delirious after a point where it's like
me too.
My brain actually feels like it's spinning.
Yes. I get sick. I get physically ill. I will start throwing up. If I miss like that much sleep, I would be physically ill.
Yeah, I can't even function. I mean,
yeah.
No.
That's how you gained all your weight with the Mountain Dew and the chocolate. Wow.
Wobble around the house. I mean, that's what I've been doing here lately where I've been sleeping good.
Yeah. Isn't that like the truth though? Like, you haven't gotten enough sleep because all of a sudden a corner just hit you of your house. Like you're just walking through your house and the corner just stepped right in your way. And
hey, David with Crop, it's good having you in here.
Oh, thanks, Croppa. Thank you, David Corey. Appreciate you. And I'm really thinking about those watermelon wars. Just really thinking about it. I got to see if I have some seeds that would make some big watermelons.
Don't let the sun catch you. What does that mean? And don't let the sun catch you.
What?
Don't let the sun go down on me.
Yeah, that was be a good song. And if I went to sleep, my baby would die. Yeah, that's motivating. Stay up. That's a bad kind of motivating.
Yeah.
Don't let the sun. Is that like don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out? what is it? Don't let the sun catch you. Yeah, people do start usually to hallucinate after a few days.
Mm-hmm.
You go into bed. That's what we actually say in the chat sometimes. Not going to bed.
Oh, right. So don't let the sun catch you. Don't stay up so that you see the sun.
Go to bed. That's what it means. Yeah, I'm a little slow sometimes. I'll admit it. Yeah. Thank you for explaining that, David Corey.
Well, no, I asked the question because it was like, I don't know what that. What do you mean? Don't let the sun catch you?
But then he answered you, and I couldn't figure it out.
Carol, we never pointed out, so it's okay that you pointed it out.
I know who's still here. Mighty quiet. I got like quite a few numbers here, but come on out of the bushes and say hello.
Depends on which chat you're in. Some are noisier than others.
True. Yep.
Yeah.
And now that David Corey's gone, I don't know.
Mine's a much quieter chat.
Yeah.
Oh, what was interesting was,
I don't know.
you
There's
know,
a lot of paper clips.
when I did that pop-up last week and I had you and
that earlier one.
Yes.
Right?
And you had Janet and the whole crew. When Janet and who else? What was the other lady's name? I just can't think of it. The Crazy Apple or no.
I forget.
Or something Peach. She was on.
Yeah, Crooked Peach. She's so hilarious.
Peach. Yeah, so those two had left the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
But their streams stayed going. So it's
so
like
weird.
Yeah, so it's like, so I think if you tag on to someone, but if you leave, I think you're still tagged on until the stream ends.
Oh, Mona's still here. Thank you, Mona. Appreciate it. You're one of the ultimate. Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Homestead Aquarius. I know about you lurking. You're gonna grow one. Wait a minute, Mr. Home. What? Oh, you are.
Ooh,
watch out.
Oh boy, it's good. It's on. It's on.
You're not gonna.
Is a big watermelon variety. So can you get me some? Can you get me? Can you send me a couple of those seeds there, GT?
I know. Where do you get Karobi?
Yeah. Mona, did you guys figure out Gail's feedback problem the other day on that live? I wanted to know what the issue was, if how it all worked out.
Was she on the phone?
No, she just had gotten a new computer, but there was just this crazy feedback, and so.
Oh, good. Right. I'm glad they put her on a monitor so you could get some sleep. It's horrible.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm trying to. There you go. There's some encouragement for another video. It's Kim Marine Washington.
I'm sending me some seeds of that.
Oh, sweet.
If I'm going to try to,
steroids. I forget which one actually has steroids. Or somebody told me it might have had some plant steroids in it. When we were doing like talking about all natural. Okay. No, we haven't. We need to try it again. Okay. Which Gail? What's the channel? Gail's channel.
Okay. Georgia Peach.
Oh, Georgia Peach. Oh, Georgia Peach. Yeah. That's who.
She was having terrible feedback, and it was like you were going, okay, take your earpiece out, put it in the other room. Take your earrings off, put them in the other room.
Yeah.
Take that plant, put it in the room. It was just hilarious.
Buddha. Are you wearing a metal bra?
Right. Right. How thick is the underwire? Yeah. Right. Never know. Yeah, I'm going to look up Georgia Peach's channel. She, Buddha came in and said that YouTube was messing with her and might have just demonetized her for some music. Yeah, which is crazy. So they're working on that at the same time. She was saying it in my side chat because we were talking about getting monetized, and she was saying her friend got demonetized, and I guess Georgia Peach did a video on it too. So I want to see that video that she did and support her, because that's just terrible. You work for that, and yeah. I don't know if I have the right one. If anybody's got a wrench and can look up Georgia Peach, but you got to be careful because you get other things. I don't know if I've got like, yeah, I don't know if I have her channel. Oh, he's ordering the seeds Monday.
Why are you ordering me? Don't you just have some that you can just send me a couple? Because I can just order myself.
Girl Dad must have looked up Georgia Peach before, because I just got an eye full of something else. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
I can imagine.
I can go and look up Georgia Peach.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
I was sending GT my address.
Oh, okay.
And
you are so good with that.
I think if you try to send me your like Broke Farmer tried to send me a whole bunch.
And they burnt them up.
I never got them.
Is her channel just called Georgia Peach?
No.
Oh, it's Georgia Peach Nut. That's why.
That's right. That's what I'm missing.
Thank you, Mona.
Oh, did Mona get the?
No, she was just saying the name.
I'm not subscribed to Georgia Peach Nut. How could I not be subscribed?
They probably unsubscribed. I've got her now. Unsubscribed.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, let's put her in my chat, even though she's not here because of what YouTube pulled on her. If we all could subscribe to her and encourage her. The same thing. Yeah.
Because I'm putting it in mine as well. Because when this was just a couple of days ago, I can tell you yesterday, day before. And I got the notification that she was live, but when I just went to her channel just now, it was like, no, you're not subscribed.
That's dirty. So crazy. Wow, Homestead. Thank you. Oh wait, you're over in Marines. Hold on. Then I got.
And you could send emails to YouTube and try to push for her reinstatement.
Girl, Dad, when you come back, I'm going to wrench you. Just letting you know, FYI, because you've been in here.
With a wrench.
I'm going to give you a wrench. I'm going to wrench you, and you're going to like it. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's not about working. Oh, we got us all over there. Good. Just subscribe to her while you're there. Watch a short. Make a comment.
I'm sorry. You'll have to tell me again. She just got demonetized. Georgia Peach did.
That's Buddha said that. I don't know, like what really went down. She said it was Georgia Peach, though. So it might not even be the same person. We'll find out. That would be hilarious. We'll subscribe to the wrong person, and then we'll have to have another live and say, "Hey, it's this channel. Go show them some love." Yeah, but it's just the people with the wrenches it's easier for them to throw down their own link, and also links of others that it might be going through something in the community, since we are talking about the community.
Absolutely.
Okay, then maybe it's a different one, Mona.
Because we are about sticking it to the man.
Yeah, we are. And especially being creators, we know how hard other creators are working for that monetization. I mean, some people, they have some blessing of the Lord and it happens easier for them. But yeah, that's just uncalled for. You work hard for that. So uncalled for.
Okay, Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. I wasn't subscribed to you either, but I've also wrenched you, so now I've got you subbed in there.
You did? Are you trying to compete with me with my wrenches? I'm in yours. I can't wrench people in yours. That doesn't work. What happened to mine? Hold on. I did something to my own chat. Hold on. I'll be there in just a second because somehow I closed my own chat on YouTube. What the? There we go. You bet.
And do you just wrench them right from the YouTube, or do you go?
That's how you have to do it. Yeah, usually.
Well, I go into the whatever that
StreamYard. Oh, no, StreamYard does have the dots. I don't know. I've never done it that way. I've always gone through my page. No, it doesn't have monetization. Moderator. Gosh, the word wouldn't come out of my mouth.
You want to stay in the woods or coming out?
What did I miss? Oh, it's Georgia Girl. Oh, see, I knew that would happen. That's okay. So we just gave somebody some support. It's all right. All right, let me look up Georgia Girl then. We gave Georgia Peach Nut some support for her audio problems.
But the thing is that I was subscribed to Georgia Peach Nut, and when I just went to look her up, I wasn't subscribed to her anymore.
That's so bizarre.
Yep.
I think That happens sometimes when you come up on people's
Oh my
panels.
God.
Do I need the right stick for what, Mr. A? What are you doing?
I wish I could show you all these kittens running through the house chasing each other.
Aw.
It's insane.
Okay, wait a minute. What did I do?
No, I go into YouTube Studio to put people to give them a wrench. But I didn't see that I got a wrench for Girl Dad Cooking.
Okay. Girl Dad's got some great food, Homestead Aquarius. And then when he's doing videos, sometimes you hear his little girl in the background. It's so sweet. So cute. Yeah. Really good channel to support for sure. Wait a minute. I got to go back up to Mona's comment. Okay. Georgia Girl. Oh, also, Mona, when are you on with FR Humphrey? What night is that? Because I came in one night, I enjoyed it, and then I couldn't remember what night she goes live that you all were doing a live. If she is like a scheduled live, which I think she is.
God almighty.
I know. I haven't even dropped that list. What's going on? Kittens?
Yeah, they're going nuts.
Show us your kitten TV over there.
I can't. I'm on my laptop.
Oh.
Oh,
it's funny.
That's terrifying. What? Sweet Thumb? That's scary. At your house?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I hope you have like a fire extinguisher. Sunday night and Monday night. Okay. That's why Homestead Aquarius was saying it. You guys are on that late. Okay.
Make sure the fire extinguisher will work for electrical fire. So
Sunday and Monday.
I don't like any of those smart things at all.
Yeah. My daughter has the smart ones. Thank God that has not happened.
If it was smart, it wouldn't burst into flames.
Yeah, it's not a smart one. I take that back. We don't have any of that smart stuff. She has I don't have any smart stuff tonight. She has the RGB ones.
Mine's a dumb house too.
Barry, show us the kitties. Like
he's on his
Abe's
laptop.
Abe's wondering what's on your laptop. What kitten
it's on
is
my
there
laptop.
now? Yeah, what kitten
would get me in trouble.
No, not like that. Like what cat is on your laptop?
I can't. Like it's wired. It's not running on Wi-Fi. So
it would be one of those things where you're having to pick it up and hold it.
Yeah.
And
that's
God, terrible. Yeah. Let there be light and flames.
Flames.
Yeah, not good. Wow, Sweet Thumb. I hope everything's okay over there. That is scary. All right, where the heck? Okay, can anybody help me? Georgia Girl is the next one now.
Okay.
We're just supporting all of Georgia tonight. Let them know in the shorts. Yeah.
I was thinking
Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh, you're on my mind.
Wow. That's so pretty. All right. Now, again, it doesn't come up. Is it separated out for Georgia Girl or one word? Mona, if you're still in here. I know you're quiet, but thank you also for the FR Humphrey time. I'm not seeing Georgia Girl. No, I see Georgia Girl, but I don't think these are her. Okay, definitely not the Asian man. Why are they? Okay, what the heck? I put in channel in my search. Come on, YouTube.
Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama.
Oh, Mona wants to know, what did you just say?
Oh, no, if Georgia Girl was one word or if it's two.
Oh, it's GA.girl. Guy girl.
Oh, that'll help. Okay.
Oh, she was the one that was running around. She came into my live like in a whole bunch, like it was like they were kind of mobbing different lives.
Oh, yeah.
So she got demonetized.
I
I'm
believe
glad y'all
so.
figured
That's
that
our
out.
guess. That's our guess. GA girl. Wellness Frugal Mama, was that who, I don't know if you were in the chat when Buddha was saying Georgia girl got demonetized. I just thought it was the other Georgia peach nut. But Mona's saying it's probably Georgia girl. Daily dose of internet stuff. Wow. Fire extinguisher in the other room. That's scary. We had to have fire extinguisher when we were fostering. That was one of our requirements. You had to have like one that could put out a serious fire.
Like when my stove just
full size one
spontaneously exploded in sparks and flames.
Oh, he didn't hear you about what you were saying about those seeds. And to him, GT was talking to his client.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I said, Broke had sent me a whole bunch of seeds and they never made it here. I guess you guys don't have to put anything about customs. Like I have to say what's sent. So I always write on there that it's, that I'm sending you tea because I'm allowed to send you guys tea, or it's, confetti. But what I do, like when I'm sending sourdough starter, because it's all fine, it's finely ground. I usually say, happy birthday, so I told you, I sent you my mailing address and just put happy birthday. So don't go and waste money on buying seeds from the store to send to me because I don't know that they'll come.
Yeah.
I can buy from Baker Creek myself. Then it's fine. But I think if you try to do it, it can be. And I just need you to send me like 3 seeds, just 3. Just 3.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get that other side and sandwich it in. See, I watch smuggler shows a bit too much and I just know this is nothing. This is so easy. They're like, boom, in the incinerator. We know what that is. Stuff it in a head. Terrible. Like cocaine Jesus was one of the things. It was poor Jesus's head. And they just knew. They just like, oh, there's a scene there. Bam. And they hit Jesus. And then there's all this cocaine. I'm like, that's so wrong. You don't put cocaine.
Well, that's reality TV. So I'm sure it was a little bit pre-planned.
Possibly, yes. I think so. Some of them are. Wellness with Frugal Mama, could you get that channel for me? That's why I just give you a wrench, the Georgia girl.
Is it me?
No. Wellness with Frugal Mama knew who it was. Hello? What? Huh?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I can't hear you, Carol.
That's weird. Can you hear me, Barry?
Barry, say something.
Barry, talk.
I can hear you both.
Oh, so it's me.
Did it just disconnect somehow or shut off?
What did I just do?
Uh-oh. Marine hit a button. I'm going to have to get something to throw up on here that says, Marine hit a button.
Oh, yeah.
A button has been pressed. We all do it. Oh, you got to, okay, Homestead Aquarius. Have a good night.
Make sure everything's
Thank you, Wellness with Frugal Mama, because I want to show her some love for my channel. I mean, that's just, if YT did that, that's just ridiculous. I think we should mob her with subscribers from the community. And that's what community is for. Like when YT does something like that, like Barry said, stick it to the man.
Yeah, email
we need to
support YouTube and say, look, this isn't right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been done before. It won't be the first time.
Thank you, Mama. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out Wellness with Frugal Mama, she has some awesome workouts and she is so inspiring. Need to hook up with her channel for sure.
These are cooking my ears.
Got it. I know. Sometimes that happens to me too. All right. I subscribed and then I will come back and hit something for her. Let me see.
They sound great, but they don't fit quite right.
All right. She's, let me see. Oh, it sounds really good, actually. You know what? This might be a blessing in disguise. I'm a wife, mom, grandmother, sister, a child of God, and a motivator. My motto, if I cannot lift you up, I want tear you down. I think she means I won't tear you down. Content on this channel is for body, mind, and soul. Shares my own life, health, journey, topics, inspiration, motivation, health, wellness, awareness, blogs, meal preps, health, food. So she's, total community person. Food benefits, self-care, unboxing, family time, challenges, positive talk, trending news, entertainment. And she's also a CEO of GA Girl, Every Woman Boutique. That's cool. Very cool. All right. That is somebody I'm going to go hit her shorts tonight and then maybe watch a video in the daytime because I don't.
Yeah, and comment so that you stay
and
attached.
Comment so we stay attached. Exactly. So if y'all go over there and you're not subscribed to Georgia Girl, please let her know that I sent you guys over, that we did, Maureen and I. Sunshine and the Diva. Then you can reverse it if we go to her channel and she does it. Diva and Sunshine.
Yeah.
The only thing is she is Sunshine. So what am I? Florida Sunshine, FL Sunshine.
Yeah, but you're our sunshine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Perfection Bacon. Welcome in. Oh, am I getting rated? Awesome. Diversity Love is here. Awesome. Thank you. Totally need that right now. Yes, please. If you are not subscribed to our channels, please hit us up. Hit a like, comment on a short. I am almost to 1,000. Maureen has gone over 1,000, but we always want to create a buffer zone for one another before facing YT.
Yeah.
With our
and I'm working towards my watch time hours.
And yes, and you can run her stuff. It would be very much appreciated. I'm
just over 400 left to go.
Oh wow.
Or just under 400, I should say.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness.
There is a Casanova. Ooh.
Wow, fundraising.
No.
I know, Frugal Mama, but you do super early in the morning and we don't know how you do that. Like, woo, and you're working out. It's not just like you're getting up that early, you're having a cup of coffee and looking like me right now. You're like working out. She's doing burpees at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I turned her on. I was like, wow. Yeah, right. Barry's a Casanova. Really?
Burpees, like,
or a Casanova.
Oh, we did sift in some soil. It's up above. Wait a minute. Oh, we need to copy it and put it in yours.
I'll go get it. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. And thank you again for putting that in the chat. Wellness with Frugal Mama. We got a lot of great channels in here. And I know Perfection Bacon is working on hers. Hers? Perfection Bacon, you are female, right? Did I get that wrong? Male or female? Oh, okay. Just letting you know you got emailed from GT. I know. Isn't Miss Sharon wonderful? There we go. There's Perfection Bacon. Baking, not bacon. Sorry, bacon on the brain. Always bacon on the brain, even though I can't eat it anymore. I'm serious. Like, you're not drinking coffee. You're doing burpees. It's 6 o'clock. Are you drinking coffee or doing burpees? I can't do those burpees yet.
What is a burpee? Oh, good. I'm not the only one that's like.
It's up. Go down on the ground into push-up position. Do a push-up. Get back up to standing up position and keep doing that.
Not at
without peeing your pants.
It's preferable without the peeing of the
pants. I could do it, but I will pee my pants
without breaking the whole time. Something.
Yeah, you do the push up and then you get back up and start over again. I think that's how it's done.
Not at my age.
You know what? If you want to know what a burpee is, go to Wellness with Frugal Mama and she'll blow your mind. I was like, what? Yeah, peeing is optional. Exactly. Peeing is optional. But for certain people who carry babies, it's not GT. So, you got to be prepared. I just, yeah. Okay. You're a woman fully grown. I love it.
But see, if you break something doing that, you'll never have to do it again.
Oh, Doris Day. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah, the peeing is optional, but not for some people. My problem is the push-up is optional with my body. I got down. I got in push-up position, and I was like, why are you stopping? Do the push-up. my arms were like, nope.
We don't belong to you. We don't.
Nope.
These arms do not belong to you. Move along.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry. No, ma'am. We are not working for you today. Hey, Popcorn. Welcome in.
Hey, Popcorn.
I want some popcorn. No.
I know. I want some carbs. It's so bad. Not at this time of night, though. That was, anyway, I was saying that's what I gave into carbs, but it was, I was making my husband steak broccoli, but he won't eat any like China. What just happened? I lost signal. He won't eat anything that's like Chinese food. So his was basically Montreal steak seasoning and some beef broth, and he got brown rice and the veggies and the steak. I made mine into teriyaki, and I sauteed some mushrooms, which he won't touch. So I had to make them early so he didn't smell them. I mean, I can smell a mushroom from like a city away. You've been making mushrooms? I know, me too. And it went good with it. But I used the coconut aminos teriyaki. Oh, the push-ups optional in the beginning? Thank you. I need that.
Oh.
I need to know that. That's what, if I can just get down into that position, and then I'll practice my push-ups separately, maybe, because I can do the knees down push-ups, just a couple. And then my arms are like, no, we don't do this. We put on your makeup, and that's what you get from us. That's it. We'll hold your cup of coffee. This. Yeah, just a little lipstick. Get those eyebrows on. That's it,
dude. I'm good.
I'm on break. I know. If my arms were people, they would be those people that are always going for coffee in the break room or out for a smoke or something.
Yeah, just hanging out at the water cooler, gossiping. That's right.
Exactly.
Not really working.
Yeah, exactly. It ended up being good. I used the rice and millet noodles because I can't have real ramen. It's that I get those ramen packets and throw out their seasoning, even though it's supposed to be a healthier version. Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. I can't do walnuts though. They do something in my throat. I don't know what it is.
And sounds really like you're allergic to them.
Yeah, I really don't want it to do this. It does a little weirdness, but I bet I could do pine nuts or something, or even
I love when I go in the laundry aisle at Walmart.
Oh, that was yesterday. Yeah, their laundry next door, that, what do you call it, vent, is right. It's almost like an alleyway. Their house is like a wall right here on my property line. And that vent is there. Barry and I was out picking my mulberries, and it was so strong. I was like, I gotta hurry because I'm gonna get a headache.
Over here, because he's below me, so I can't figure this out because the wind comes out behind me.
Oh, thank you, Mona.
Runs that way, but his house is over here, and it's like I've got my face in his dryer vent. That's what it feels like most of the time.
I'll do a burpee, and it'll look like I just keep falling over. I can relate. Sweet thumb. Well, we were also Buddha was in, and we were talking about Qigong. I think it was the first one, but Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is great for if you have a body that revolts against you, just to get your balance back. It's very slow, methodic movements. It's been around for the beginning of time. It's been around for a really long time, like the martial arts. But yeah, it's actually, I don't know if it's in China, it's their morning exercises that you see them go out and do, I think, is Tai Chi. Yeah, one of Girl Dad's videos, and now I'm hungry for the rest of the Oh no, second supper this late. Well, and his mama is giving you a little giggle over there, sweet thumb.
It's not this late, it's early. He's having First
Oh,
breakfast.
true. Yeah, no, wait. Homestead, are you in my time zone or are you
No,
an
he's
hour?
behind you.
He is an hour
He's
behind
behind you
me.
by now,
Okay.
but it's still really
No,
late. It's
it's
11
yeah,
o'clock
it's
here.
really first breakfast, Homestead.
Yes, it's first
Yeah,
breakfast.
first
Have
breakfast.
some first breakfast.
You look like the
Fine.
baby The Simpsons.
2:05.
Oh my gosh. That's me trying to do the push-up, sweet thumb. My knees had to go down just to try, and even though I did that, yeah, my arms are like, mm-mm. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I need to do it. I need to get back into it for like what Maureen was saying. I have my right leg, I have a bad ankle that gets inflamed and will just go out on me. And it's so weird because when I'm stressed, it's like it knows and it's like, I'm taking a break. I know you're stressed, but I'm taking a break and I will not be performing my tasks and your foot will be turning under you. Thanks. Thanks, ankle. It's tendonitis. And for some reason, it's only the right side that does that mostly. And then on the left side is where I have the plantar fasciitis. So I definitely need Tai Chi because it will strengthen up that balance in my feet and all those little muscles that you don't think to work out. Y'all, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I'm telling you.
You've got cornbread.
Yeah, you have cornbread. What are you talking about, Barry? Just be quiet back there yourself.
That's right. We're gonna turn this around. We're not going to Wally World.
That's right.
You got cornbread.
Put that butter down. Don't make me pull this car over.
Mom.
My ankle was like that for years until I about.
Ooh, Keen sandals.
Oh, Keen. Okay, let me write that down.
What is Keen sandals?
I can't have anything between my toes though. That is just even though I live in Florida and people live in flip-flops, I do not. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I usually wear high tops, but I haven't bought a pair in a while because it's so hard to find a pair that look nice and won't break the bank and actually offer support.
Mm-hmm.
I've not only rolled my right one like 6 times, but I've done my left at least twice that I can remember.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to me, but that's what I mean by the right one is more of a little revolter. I really, when my mom needed me, it was one of those mornings where it's just like, oh, this is a hellacious Monday. I hear her yelling for me. I get out of bed so quick. My body is still half asleep. And that's when the worst roll happened. There she is. Good morning, Anne. Welcome in. I'll look up the Keen sandals. Unless you've got it, Maureen. I'm going to look it up.
I'm just like sitting here, reading the two chats and
Anne,
not even doing my work.
Thank you, Anne. I appreciate it. We went over and subscribed tonight to 2 Georgia channels. Georgia Girl was monetized, Anne, and we are showing her love because of that. I think I'm still got her page open. I did. Where did it go? I don't need the Georgia Peaches one again with the lady in her bikini. Good golly. I think that's why Girl Dad was laughing in the side chat because he probably got it too. It was like, yeah, that ain't the right one. All right, there's Georgia Peach Nut. We got her. She got a benefit. Now, wait, where did it go? Okay, that's Rooster because I was in there earlier. For those of you who don't know, when I go live, Big Rooster show goes before me at 9:00. He has his, and they were doing like guess the songs. They were singing or guess the artist. Yeah, they were doing guess the artist, and they would sing like a little bit of the song, and people were like doing really well. I'm like, yeah, I'm just in the background supporting because my brain does not doesn't file those things correctly. I just had her. What in the world? I am actually clicking through all my links. Yes, that's what's happening right now. Everybody in the side chat, I'm so sorry. I have that many links. Okay, I got her finally. Good golly.
I could have probably done my job, but I didn't.
Okay. That's all right. That's okay, Marie. We know you'll be working tomorrow night, so I mean, I'm not pushing.
Yeah, I'm dreading it as my set list is sitting here upside down, and it's like you really should pull out all the lyrics.
Thank you, Miss Sharon. Yeah, and start preparing them. What?
No. Well, no. It's just like, and I'm with this gig. It was like, okay, do all songs that I would, make like fairly easy to do or whatever, like nothing too hard. But it's like, will I remember all the lyrics to Have a Little Faith in Me? And it's like,
oh yeah,
no.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, should I? But it's like I'm doing 8 songs per 40 minutes, so that's 32 songs.
Wow, that's a lot for the memory to just pull up.
Yeah, when it doesn't work at the best of times.
Yeah, when it's like misfiling things on purpose at our age, just to be funny. Like, yep.
But like I said, I have chosen like super like familiar, do Fever, whatever Lola wants, Crazy Love, Moon Dance,
wow,
Sympathique, is singing French.
Now you got everybody craving cornbread. Homestead's still thinking about it. I saw that.
He's having a fit.
Yeah, that was interesting, Perfection Bacon. I didn't think about that, but you're right. And I sometimes have a lead foot for the community, but then wow, Perfection. Yeah, you got to be careful on here. I was talking about that. Google makes you do 2-factor for your account, for your emails, and prior to that, people were getting hacked very easily. You still you still have to be careful because YouTube sometimes has some open doors and they find them. Yeah. I'm going to open probably a Proton and put that one because most people say that that's one of the safest ones, like the email for your about page is through Proton. They're harder to hack.
I reckon. I mean, I reckon they are, but it's just like anything else. It's at the mercy of
their updates. You mean like they have to update it?
The security for all the emails in the world, considering what we got going on from overseas.
Yeah, the attacks. Yeah, they are doing cyber attacks. That's for sure. That was when I took down my email. Was people were having problems, and also they were getting those bots that were like, "We have your SEO," and I got them too in my email. I'm like, "Get out of my email.
I know.
I am not hiring you. I'm trying to make just enough money so I can go out and get seeds and plants for my YouTube channel. Go away. I don't have money for staff yet. Get the heck out of here."
That's right.
Well, my staff has.
Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate.
Oh, your staff has 4 legs.
Yeah, right.
My staff are little miniature prehistoric animals. Jim.
Yeah, velociraptors.
Velociraptors.
Yep.
And they're very self-centered and very self-absorbed.
Let me see.
Dottie.
Oh, especially Dottie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dottie's the prima donna. She's just amazing. Yeah. We have to all recognize her when we go and view Maureen's videos. If you don't know who Dottie is, you need to visit Maureen more.
Yes. Yeah, she is very special, and she does like to be where I am. So that is one of her favorite things is, where's Maureen? And there you are, and you must be digging up some worms for me. And it's like, no, I'm planting plants. Oh, you planted this plant for me to eat. Thank you, Maureen.
Oh, love it. Okay, I think I am familiar with it. These are the expensive sandals like Tevas used to be for the hikers. But they look great. Like they look really comfortable.
I forgot about these.
Yeah, and they definitely would. I am. I'm sorry. I'm shopping right now. Hold on. I'm coming back.
Yeah, Carol, stop being so stingy.
I'm coming. You're making me.
Don't make me turn this around.
Don't make me think in YouTube at the same time and talk.
I brought you to this world. I'll take you out.
That's right.
Exactly.
All right. So here's some of the styles. It's definitely, they're like an active sandal, like
Okay. Well,
for
those
people who
the
do
the
walking.
backstrap
This one's cute.
ones that are silver.
Yeah,
I could do those ones, not the one
I
above
like.
it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I like that one, but the only problem I have with that one that I just pulled up is that whole white. Which one? This one here? Yeah.
Yeah, is that silver?
It's like a tie-dye, it looks like.
Okay,
Like a
because I could
gray,
do
pink,
those.
and white. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I need to
Yeah,
have something that's for performing,
they
but
have an all
that looks a
white.
little classy, you know? Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah,
Thought it
no,
looked
these are
silver.
all like a canvas right now. Let me see. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, my concern is the white. I'm bad with white sandal, like how it has the white around the bottom. Oh, that's a
Absolutely.
gray, but the lighter
Yeah. No,
bottoms,
it would just be
a
filthy.
mess. Yeah, mine would be
Yeah.
mulberry juice all over that right now, at least. I kind of like the black ones. Then we've got ones mixed in. Those look like fun, the tie-dye ones. But they
Oh,
do have,
yeah.
what I like is they have the toe guard for people who are maybe not so graceful like myself. Take me out. You never know.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. These, it looks like part of the part, okay, the part in the front is suede on those. So they probably have some leather varieties. But anyway, those are the Keen. It's that nice supportive sole it looks like they have on them. So thank you for that. Appreciate that, Miss Sharon. I'll keep an eye out.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that place. Is it Famous Footwear or something? The really big one down here, if you guys know. Ladies inside chat. But sometimes it has like everything, and sometimes you can get good deals. Oh, those are kind of cute. Those look like Hirachis. I haven't worn any of those in a long time. Okay, wait a minute. This one's a little more. What about? Well, that's a flip flop style. You need the back strap for when you're wearing dresses.
No, I don't. No, I
Okay.
just need a nice looking shoe that doesn't, have any sort of heel on it. It doesn't even a little kitten heel. I cannot wear them at all. And so it's like I don't even know. Like my gown tomorrow night should be long enough that I can just wear my cloud sandals that are black.
Okay. Oh, I'm such a thing. Let me just look up Keen sandals leather and see if they have something that's like leather, and that might end up being, maybe they'll have a metallic.
Well,
anyway, that one though looks metallic by the design, but it's like I said, like a tie-dye. Forgive us, guys. These are activity sandals. This is part of the community. We're helping a sister in the community find sandals for her gigs.
Is that your next order of peppermint oil?
Yeah, right? It is. That's the oil that I get. And look, David, the guy's book is over there. Good thing I don't have anything really naughty. Good judge.
I bet you do. You probably have a second account.
Yeah. No comment. No comment. No comment. But anyway, so that's those. Now you all know what those Keen sandals look like. They're very keen. Let's see. Stop screen. I was trying to find the button to take them off.
So did Sweet Thumb say it's a
wow.
So do you all see the text in my previous post? I think I might be poltergeisting over here. What else happened over there for Sweet Thumb?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm an art teacher.
That is very true.
I'm an art teacher. I love tie-dye. That's my thing. That's my look. Maureen has the red. I have all the tie-dye that anybody could offer the world. Just about. I never thought of that. That's my thing right there. First one's on the first page.
Pink tie-dye.
Okay.
And you do classy. You do classy tie-dye.
Why, thank you. It's funny, I just got those tie-dye dresses from Walmart. You can't tell those are from Walmart. Walmart's getting some like pretty interesting clothing, like as far as it's come up. they're trying, I think, compete with Target. Target, like
Mm.
for the lower,
Target.
yes, Target.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Je sais penne is not there anymore. There's
Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais quoi, non so rude. No, no.
You're way better at it than I am. Yeah.
Well, because I'm Canadian, I'm
Sweet.
supposed to speak French.
Oh, that's right. This is true. This is
Ma
true.
chambre a la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passe ressemblant par la fenêtre. Le chasseur me porte comme les petits soldats qui veulent tout les prendre.
And
Je ne veux pas.
Shit.
Je ne veux pas. No, je
Okay,
ne veux.
palmetto bug got in here. I just saw it like run across the floor. For those of you who do not know, in Florida, the roaches fly at you. It's called a palmetto bug, and that's where they come from. It's the big palmetto, like the palm trees. They love to be up in the palm trees. So, like, all of you that are like, oh, I really would love a tiki hut when I come to Florida, you're going to have all those palmettos, bugs, the roaches will live up in your tiki hut because they love those. But yeah, it does not mean that you're dirty. It means that there's palm trees nearby. They're not, oh, shoot, don't you dare get in my purse. It's coming for me. Good golly, it's coming for me. Woo! Anyway, I remember one time, hold on, I want to make sure. Gosh, God, please.
Yeah, you don't want that laying eggs in your purse.
No, I'm going to be doing some cleaning in this room. Yeah.
She would not do well in the country.
No, I'd be fine. I as long as I'm not live when they're coming at me. Like I'm
I
live.
rehome everything I find, like in the house. I'll rehome it outside. So
I'm telling you, like I usually have a gallon jug of water, and that takes care about anything that's creepy crawly. You just go kapow. And then you sanitize it really well underneath. But they never see it coming. They never. It's just
no. And that's a pretty big surface that you're using, right? You know.
Oh, I love this. You still did it, ladylike. If it was me, the roof would be trembling from your screams. With that white Ann from your screams. Well, Ann, I don't know what it is about this room. This used to be my son's room, and my husband left the garage door open that comes into the house. He did this twice. You can't do that if your garage door is open to the street in South Florida. We had snake come in twice, and it loved coming in right underneath Malachi's crib. Yeah. So guess who got the job to get that snake? It was him because he let it in both times. I was like, nope, your turn. You get to do that because you did that. Oh, whatever. He's shooting it. Miss Sharon packing against those palmetto bugs. Yeah, the story was my parents used to have this bathroom that would go out to the pool. The door was there. And the door, of course, was not perfectly sealed all around it. So that's where they would get in from the outside. I was in there one time, and it's the 80s. And so we did our hair with aerosol hairspray. And yeah, that's how I killed one time that flew at me. I just with the aerosol hairspray knocked it out of the air. And the other time I had one, I went to get dressed, and my mom had my jeans hanging in the garage. So I went to go grab my jeans, put it on, and I felt something like, It wasn't thankfully inside, but it was in my pocket. Like I was like, what is that? And I stuck my hand in my pocket and I picked it out. And for a second, because I wasn't awake all the way, I was getting ready for school. I was like, what the heck? And I just threw it.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I was so mortified. And it was in that bathroom again. Like that was where I was getting ready.
I usually leave a roll of toilet paper here on the table for, blowing my nose and stuff. And I had just cleared my sinuses, and this is when like the beginning of spring, and it's like usually really rough on me as far as allergies go.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying attention. I'm watching this movie. I reach over because I could see at my peripheral vision where the last piece of toilet paper was that I cleared my nose with. put it up to my nose and realized there was something on my hand, and there's this wolf spider. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, they don't bother me because I see them all the time. But when it's on your hand that close to your face, you're like, oh God. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maureen. It just so I took it outside, but still.
Oh, that was kind of you. No. If it's in my house, I don't. It's like, I'm sorry. There is a big world out there. You're allowed to be out there. You can be in my garden. I didn't let them in my garden years ago, but now, yes, they're beneficial. Stay in my garden. But if you're in my house,
they're black widows and brown recluse are the only two that will see the shoe.
Yeah.
The rest of the spiders, I know they're beneficial. So, you really come down to it. I mean,
you're a good man, Barry.
Yeah, there's good and there's bad, but
well, you save the ones that we're killing over here, so you're making like kind of amends for Maureen and I. Like, you're in the wrong zone. Get back in your zone.
Get about that big.
Jeez.
Right, and that was on my hand. I'm going.
Jeez. Yeah, I can see why you'd freak out, especially when it's that close. It's if I see them crawling, like it's like it bugs me, but have it on my hand. No.
Miss Sharon, we'll get along just fine. All three of us.
So light, it was so light I didn't even know it was there until I saw it, like up close and personal.
Let's see. In South Africa, we were literally across the road from the ocean. Was in bed one night, heard a tap tap tap. Got up, followed sound in the kitchen, put light on, and it was a whole floor full of flying. Oh gosh! Oh, that's horrible. So you guys had them there. Must be. Oh, hello. And are you giving us the news in Catlandia? How is it today? How is it today in Catlandia? Oh, babies. Could this be your offspring with that coloring on their face, maybe?
Yeah. Hello, Dark Paw.
Hello, Dark Paw.
Hello, kitty cat.
Hello, kitty.
That sweet baby.
I know, with those markings, too.
Why don't they just stay that way?
I know, right?
Just pocket. I want a pocket kitty.
I didn't get this at first. Miss Sharon's like, I burned the house down, saw those cockroaches. I bet that's what she's saying with that fire. Fire would enter the room. Oh my gosh, they're moving in, but that's horrible, Anne. That's good.
Oh.
I bet they were relieved, but then they were freaking out.
Oh. I want a pocket kitty. I want a pocket kitty.
There you go.
Can I have it? Thanks.
Burn.
Thanks.
Oh my God. That's so rough now.
I want to hug it and squeeze it and kiss it and call it George.
George. I will hug
it. I know, right? Everybody wants one.
Georgia, maybe.
You're missing a business here, Barry. This is business opportunity. You could just be a cat breeder.
Barry, he can't let them go. He loves them all too much. It's like his own children. It's like, I can't sell this child.
Sell my child.
Oh, okay.
There you go. It would be like Barry's Kentucky Country Cats.
Barry's mittens.
Yeah.
Barry's mittens.
Oh, cute.
So two people want some of the kids.
Yeah,
I've already got requests.
Randall, Kentucky Goblin, he wants a couple.
Oh, yeah, they are precious. I wish we could have one, but I have no place to put a kitty litter, and I'm trying to train a child to go on the toilet still, so I can't have a cat learning to go on the toilet because that was what I thought. Like,
I would love to have one of those robo boxes that dumps it for you.
Yeah. And I would hate it too. Yeah, I like that thing, but I forget how much it was because I looked at that too.
Yeah, like, they're probably
600. I think it was like crazy money.
But now my friends over here in Moreland, They have one that actually, after the cat steps out, it's like a litter box, but it does like a push thing.
I think I've
It
seen those.
pushes
Yeah.
the bad litter or
Okay.
fecal matter out, and then it just leaves. But you still have
Cleans
to
it.
clean it because it can't handle the urine part.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
yeah. They
wow.
all come. That's when the snakes come out too. When they're doing like a grass that's gotten high, and the neighbor's doing that right now because he's gonna resod. So he's like, "Screw it, I'm not gonna mow the backyard." Yeah, sweet thumb. You're
Mm.
right. So that'll be fun when they do finally mow that. Yeah. That'll be fun. It's hard to look away with. Yeah, these days. Oh, yeah, that's hard. That is hard, Anne. I totally understand. We were pretty much on the cusp of that with Malachi because I'm 53 and now he's 9. So, but I had an older dad for the time. Now dads are even older because moms are having children later. But yeah, same thing with pets. That's, I've seen actually gorgeous dogs go into for adoption because the people were older. They were like the companion animal of a very, well-to-do person. Yeah. But the people usually who get them are very grateful because they're only paying whatever the fee is, and they're getting a fixed puppy or kitten for
Older dog. Yeah.
a good price.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're even younger. I have no coffee in this. I'm just faking it. I'm faking it. I'm wanting coffee. I think they do that on morning shows sometimes. It's like, oh, good morning. I have a nice screwdriver in here just to get through the morning. How are you?
Yes. And
Hope you're enjoying your morning.
Fake meat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm eating some fake cornbread right now.
Yummy,
It's so good.
yummy.
You wish you had
cornbread at that.
Yeah, Kentucky cornbread.
I'm eating some Kentucky cornbread. It's got some cayenne Kentucky cornbread.
These cats are 2 years old. Oldest now is 15. Oh, wow. Bless them.
What is the age range for cats?
Majority are 10 and older. Yay! Woo. Good job. Made it through another day of work. Good job. Like, why can't we have that? Like, where's our cheering up, like, for adult section? For adulting.
That's right. You made it through another day, Maureen. Good for you.
Good for you. You folded all those clothes and put them away. Woohoo! Oh, you only did half?
60,000 pounds of folding. But then I did go and wash 3 small loads today.
Oh, goodness.
But they're not folded, but they will
laundry,
be. They will be folded because it's my tradition on when it's my birthday. I don't like to have any laundry, and I like my room to be clean.
Yeah.
So that I can wake up with clean lines, clean everything.
Yeah.
So
I need that.
So it was like I'm prepping that.
Yeah. Gold star. You get a gold star for emptying that dishwasher and for doing your laundry.
And I'm going to stick them on my face.
Oh, wow. Oh, here's the answer to 7 to 30 years old.
Oh, 30. Wow.
I know. What kind of cat lives for 30 years? Is it like a home cat?
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, but I mean, what type? Like, would live 30? Okay, over 20, but it happens. Okay, so usually so the 30 would be like, whoa, world record. Let's see, my oldest cat passed away. Oh, 24? Wow. That's a long time to have a pet. That's a family member with fur, for sure. That's hard. Wait a minute. Yeah, we all need some gold stars. Where's our chart?
I need a gold star. No, I'm going to stick them on my skin and on my shirt.
I'm doing that for a video. Don't you, any of you, steal that. I want to do that. The adulting chart. I bet it
Oh,
did. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the tabbies can live long. Okay.
Mhm.
I know that's what I said. Wow, 24.
Mm.
We had our pug for just 14 and it ripped our hearts out when she passed away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I
I have
love
a hard
that.
time
That's
with
right.
mystery.
That's how he lived for 24 years. Very well cared for cat. Abe likes cats,
Absolutely.
and he's a cat guy too.
Mm. My brother has a parrot,
Mhm.
like a macaw,
Oh,
and
yeah.
those live over 100. And
Yeah.
so, you know, these people who go and get themselves one of those birds,
Yeah.
um, usually nobody else in your family is appreciative of that bird. And so when you leave the world, who do you will this parrot to? Because everybody's going to go, I don't want your parrot. I don't want your parrot. I don't want your parrot because the parrot will outlive you, basically. So we do on the island here. There's a couple places where it's like pet paradise where you can board your parrot for the rest of its life, or whether someone else would maybe come and buy it. I don't know, but it lives out its life in a retirement home. So you need to have the means to set this
Yeah.
family member up.
Yes. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
willed to people. They're actually down here, there is a place called Butterfly World. I don't know if they're still taking them in, but they were taking in homeless macaws and large parrots for
Mhm.
people. People would
Mhm.
will them. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
because you go,
is.
I don't want a ding dang parrot, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And actually, there was one day where I think I was going to the mainland, and my brother was coming to go to university. He was doing his like masters or some higher or whatever. So we're almost on the like passing at the same time through the ferries, um,
Mhm.
and so once I arrived on the mainland in Vancouver, and my kids text me and go, Mom, Uncle Dwayne left his parrot here. And I went,
What?
"What? What do you mean?" And they go, "Yeah, his parrot is here."
Came by and
And
just
so
dropped off the parrot. They
dropped off the
dropped
parrot.
like,
Mhm.
"Would
And
you
so
do
I
that
called
for
him
the
I
child?"
called him up. Yeah, exactly. I called him up and I said, I'm sorry. Have I ever brought any of my children with a bag of food and some diapers and left them on at your house? Come and get your ding dang parrot.
That's
You you
right.
you don't leave your children at my house. I didn't leave my children at your house. Come and get your ding dang parrot." But
Too funny.
I lasted just I think a couple of weeks with it, and because he didn't have his wings clipped, so he would fly, and he's very social. So when you walked into the room, he'd be up his little perches. He'd bring his foot up, and that meant come over here
Get me.
and
Mhm.
let me get on you. And so I thought, okay, come and sit. I had a thick, terry type robe on,
Mhm.
and I thought I'm going to do some work on my computer. So I sit down, got the parrot on my shoulder, and I'm typing away. Well, it walks down my arm, and it starts picking at my fingers. No, no, no. Don't you be doing other things. This is your and my time. You don't be thinking you can do work right now. You're paying
Wow.
attention to me. So,
Yeah. Anne was talking about how the birds will grieve their owners if their owners pass
oh,
away.
yeah.
Yep.
Didn't never even thought about that. They are very smart, the parrots.
Mhm.
My husband's father had one, and what's sad is he ended up passing away, and I don't know what they did with it. They had an African gray. I didn't get to meet it, but it would go to his chair when he was at work and, "Where's Michael? Where's Michael?"
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I heard about the parrot. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." Like
Mm.
it can place that phrase and yeah,
I used to have a parrot or a canary,
pick up the
and she was
parrot or
like
it's
a
pie time.
peach and yellow.
Yeah.
Mm.
And every time my wife's brother would come into the house, it would go cheep, cheep, cheep.
Aw.
He was the only one that done it to. Yeah, he would get so frustrated with that bird. He said, "I'm not cheap. I'm just broke."
Oh my
And,
god, that's hilarious.
and the funny thing is, he would leave, and she'd get over there in that cage and peck at her door. which was telling me that she wants me to open the door. And she'd fly around the apartment and stuff. Then she'd land on my shoulder and just start singing. Are you happy he left?
Probably doesn't give that bird the good treats, and no, that bird knows what the good treats are. You cheep, cheep.
I love sunflower seeds, and I would share mine with the parakeet.
Right.
Oh, so you were generous, and the bird actually was using cheap in context. It's crazy. That's crazy.
I told him, I said, she just knows that you're an in-law. I said, don't take it personal.
Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Well, it's funny because, they're communal. When they're out in the wild, they're communal. You see like the big rainbow macaws and stuff all flocking. They make their flock. And to take it back to community, like we are kind of that way too. I mean, there's lone wolves and stuff in everybody's community, but the community really does help. It definitely helps. Like even tonight, I didn't know about 2 channels and now I do. And then we had other channels come in that were new to us. Somebody from India. We've got somebody from Turkey. It's amazing how YouTube connects us worldwide. It's just incredible. It's incredible. Dang, Mark's his parrot. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, you guys are from Las Vegas. Well, welcome in. Okay.
Only mids?
Only mids. Welcome in. So you guys are a little bit earlier than my time over here on the East Coast. It does make the world seem a little bit smaller, which is actually kind of nice when it's nice people, but when they're not so nice, you kind of like back it up. Back it up. Wait, comments are good though. I always learned that it was communes were the ones that were like free love, and it was the other. I don't know. I want to definitely, if I ever get together and form a community, I guess I can see how you got that, Homestead, because community.
Community.
Yeah, got to name it.
Commune is just a polite word for swingers club.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. The 60s pretty much invented the commune. Woohoo! Yeah, same thing, and I had to take like a class or 2 in college about that, going to be a teacher. And sometimes, I don't know if you know this, and this is not every Haitian family, but down here, when I was teaching middle school, they used to have to put away the separators at like Walmart because they were finding that Haitian mamas were taking them home for their unruly children. And that was what we were taught, like never call a Haitian's home even to say, hey, your son or daughter did really great in school, because in their culture, if the teacher calls home, that child's getting beat because they were bad in school. That's the only reasons teachers call home in Haiti at that time.
Wow.
And they might not speak English, so they'll just hear teacher and go beat the kid.
Wow.
So it was like, okay, you don't have to tell me that twice. Like, But it was sad because we couldn't, praise their child to them.
No, that's awful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was at that time. And I'm sure things have changed as they've assimilated into our culture and everything. But back then, let me see, that was early 90s or late 90s, mid 90s, about mid 90s when I was doing middle school. So yeah, that was sad. But other things too, like, because we do have a large Haitian population, you don't look their men in the eye if you're a female at that time. It can mean like, hey, if a woman looks at the Haitian man directly in the eye. So even though you're having a conversation, you got to be like, well, your son was, yeah, he did great on that assignment. Like, what do you do? Like,
It's like, how
hey.
you doing?
Yeah, right. That's what they Yeah, right. The PTA meeting. Some of them don't show up, Aid, though. They just don't. They just don't because they don't know, because some of them are English speakers of other languages here. And at that time, we were getting a lot, and now we still are. But yeah, I think it's amazing. I like to watch some of the Japanese and Chinese channels just to see Asia. I think it's beautiful. I love some of the cultural stuff. I watch Oriental Pearl, who can speak fluent Japanese and some other Asian languages. She's a big channel. She's a blonde woman. So they all I think they've called her Russian multiple times. She's American. But yeah, totally fluent. And it just blows people away over there. But their dress, for certain, I guess, coming of age, and they wear the full silk kimonos and they dress all up. Oh, it's so beautiful. I would love to see Japan and see like the Cherry Blossom Festival.
Bob.
I know. Where's Bob? Bob will talk about Asia all day long. The Asian ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. When I was in China teaching, I felt. Yeah. It's just and we take our education for granted here. A lot of Americans, what we're given, but other cultures do not. It's very, very serious.
Absolutely.
Very serious thing. You don't mess around with while you're getting your education. Here by laws, kids have to go to school age 3, and it has to be, wow, far from home? Why far from home? That's awful.
Well, she said to break the family bond, I believe.
Oh, I didn't get there yet. Yeah. No, as soon as I was reading it, I was thinking, oh, because they're a communist country.
Mm-hmm.
They are mother and father to
Yeah.
the child. Yeah.
But like I know, like we took in Korean students, and I think the youngest we ever had was 9, and they come for the school year. But for them, it's learning English, and to learn English, and also to better them to understand, more of the English culture, the English speaking culture and stuff like that. And our one student, she would go to regular school, elementary school, then they would bus her down to Korean school because she'd have to do Korean math, because that is the superior math of the world.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then she'd come home, have some dinner. So she'd get home about 7, have some dinner. Then she'd go do homework. She's 9.
Yeah.
And then she'd be done at about 10:30, and she'd come out, okay, ready to play. And it's like, I'm sorry, all my other children have gone to bed.
That's crying.
That's
Come
terrible.
in. Oh, that would be so hard. And it's like,
they're barely potty trained.
Right. Yeah. That's definitely like what you said, Anne. So, the state is the mother and the father, and that's who's their major influence. That was one of the reasons too that we homeschooled, because it was like, who do you want your child to be majorly influenced by? Some strangers at school, or if you have the opportunity, their mama or their parent.
Yeah.
And
that was our reason too. It was like, I'm sorry, 5 years is not long enough for me to have the influence. And now I'm going to only see you for a few hours in the morning, and then, from 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock. So I get 5 hours with you every day. No. And, and you don't know the teachers that are teaching.
Exactly.
This teacher could have been having a pissy day and decided to take it out on your kid.
Exactly.
And it's like, no, at least if I take it out on my kids, they know that I love them.
Right. There's a conversation afterwards, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, being from the teaching profession, I was there on campus and only a walk away where my daughter was in preschool, and things could still happen. And I was irate because they were not watching my child well enough. And I was like, I can't put her in kindergarten next because even though I'm there, no, it's just not going to work. And my daughter at the time, though, in fairness, wasn't speaking yet. She was barely speaking in the 3s and 4s. But good night, my Renaissance grandma.
Didn't even know my
in the
Renaissance grandma was
bushes.
here.
Bless
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Thanks
she
for
came in
coming in and
earlier.
hanging out with us.
Bless you. Thank
Good
you,
night
my
to
Renaissance
you.
grandma. Love
Mhm.
her influence on the community. So peaceful and
Mhm.
knowledgeable.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So kind
Yeah.
too, like right away with the video on how to do the cooking of the banana flour was wonderful. But I just looked up and we're like past 3 hours, and I appreciate we've got like 28 people still hanging out. I can't
Wow.
believe it. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your
Mhm.
ears and for your time and your input.
Input.
Yep. And I want to thank, GT Jr. and Maureen, of course, my co-host, and Barry for popping up. I think that's all we had on the panel tonight, but it didn't matter. It was still a full panel. And I hope we can continue along as community and work things out. That was one thing I wanted to touch on was I think sometimes things that are negative get assumed before a conversation is had. And you need to have those conversations, because if you're assuming negative things about just the way somebody is reacting to you or talking to you, you can create a self-fulfilling prophecy with your own actions, your own behaviors. Right. And I think the community, that's something we need to watch out for and communicate with one another behind the scenes, or, when we have a quiet moment, so that doesn't happen. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're still here too. Thank you. Look at that, Marie.
Well, you said there is like 28 still in the in the chat.
Yeah,
so
y'all come out of the bushes. We're gonna say goodnight.
That's right.
We're having our Southern good night.
Good night. Good night.
I know we need a good night. We appreciate you so much. And usually Maureen would be going on, but she has a gig. But on Saturdays, we are over at her house at 10 and p.m. Eastern. And then Barry's, we are there on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And he just started a daytime chat or live on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
So I think
so thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us.
Appreciate you.
We do really appreciate you, and we love spending this time together with you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right,
you
y'all.
all rock.
Yeah. Oh, you are there. I was like, I don't know if Barry went to. I'm thinking, did he go to the bathroom? I gotta wait for him to get back. All right. Good night, everybody.
So we all have to hold the pose.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me not hit leave studio, which I always almost do.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, we're still waving. Bye.